Welcome in, Trust the Profits. It's Tuesday night, and that means Assiniboia Downs. It's that
Yes.
time again. We love that track, and if you can't do Monday nights, let's do Tuesday nights. They did run last night, but because of the way they're running this year, we decided to stick with Tuesdays so we could run every Tuesday. Welcome in. I got my man Formula on his way to parking. He's in the car right now. Formula,
That's
how's it
right.
going?
It's going well, Tim. Thanks for kicking this off. Like you, I look forward to Tuesdays now, right? I mean, during the week, it's early. I know a lot of people are working during the week. You got your summers off. Good for you. But yeah, Tuesday rolls around and I'm like, hey, I'm kind of excited for tonight. So let's get rolling with the Assiniboia. We did Tuesdays because of consistency, like you said, but they did have a Monday meet yesterday. I know Sean was playing that up. We got a nice card tonight, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. I'm sure you did, Tim, but we got two stakes races at Assiniboia. And in the last race, the Free Press Stakes, we got our old friend Jeff Fafa.
We do. And yeah, it's a pretty good card. Last night was an interesting night. I don't know if anyone out there kind of checked in on the races. They went 6 for 7 winning favorites last night.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yes,
All
six
right.
for seven, and it was actually an interesting night because not only did favorites win 6 of the 7 races, but also speed did not hold. Not one horse went gate to wire, so that'll be something
Oh,
we'll keep an eye on tonight. But
yeah.
we did kick things off because we only have about 9 minutes to post, but it's not a Tuesday night without my friend Sean Patrick Nolan. Can't wait for him to
Hello,
pop in.
everybody.
And there he is.
How are you?
Speak of the Sean and he appears.
Yeah, exactly.
John was on the phone with the Prime Minister of Canada. He's got so much Canada stuff going on this week that the Prime Minister probably checked in to make sure that, that John's calendar was clear as they handed him the gold key to the country.
Yeah, and he says to say hello to all the great people in our audience tonight, and Riders Up Tim and the Formula.
Oh, exactly. I do feel honored. I do feel honored.
So.
All right.
Yes.
But we do have 9 minutes. So
yes.
I figure, as usual, I will take the first race here. So if you guys don't mind, Formula's driving. So, Sean, you want to share what you like here?
Sure. Yeah. I love the 3 here: Moon Connection, Kepler, and Balroop. Bennett's ridden this horse the last 2 times. And he's ridden him good, but he really had him too far back last time, and he's dropping to 5,500. Battle was it 1, 2, 3 wins in a row, and even the race he lost was to Gallon Oak, but there was a 7,500. I just like the way the Battle kind of sits on this horse. Obviously, Gallon Oak is a horse that you have to appreciate and strongly consider. But I just thought Moon Connection could get the jump back with Ball Route tonight and get the job done here. And so far, he's 4 to 5. Second, obviously, Gallon Oak. I think this is a definite drop into the right sandbox there. The only thing I said, which is interesting, is why did Whitehall jump off Gallon Oak to go to You Enjoy Myself? So. Which I thought was an interesting point. So, and that's really like why I like the 3 too, because why would Whitehall leave the 4 if he thought he was going to be on a big race? And my third pick, but you could really put them together, is the 6 and the 4. You Enjoy Myself, because Whitehall chose this 6, won with a 6, and has come back for Turanju. Here, they're 33% together. So I was 3, 6, 4 here.
All right.
Whew. We are on the track. It shows 7 minutes to post, but we probably got a couple extra as usual. Formula, what do you like?
Yeah, so like Sean, I do like the 3. That is my top pick here. I like Moon Connection. All of my own proprietary numbers, my speed figures here, map out best to the 3. Even like the jockey trainer sire combo, the best for this horse. I got him as having the best win slightly. And I've got him having the best last race. So that's what I like from him. Oh, also I've got him as having the highest earnings per race at the distance, which is also a number I like to track here. So out of the last 3 races, he's got the best 2. The horse wins. Lots to like there. I'm going over to the 1 horse right now, which you're actually getting a pretty darn good price at.
Okay.
Cajun Birdie. I've got that horse as having a pace advantage. I do believe he will be the pace setter, and that might be enough for this race. I realize pace didn't hold up yesterday, but I can't ignore the price here. This is a horse that has also gone gate to wire twice in the last 10 races, 4 wins in the last 10 races, 5 times in the money. Yeah, if he's not going to go gate to wire, he's going to fall back a little bit, but there might be a chance he holds on for a piece. 50% in the money there. I've got him as having the 3rd best last race out, 2nd time off the claim. So plenty to like there. And then I'm going over to the 4, the current favorite, Gallant Oak. I don't have him rated as high as the public does, obviously. I've got him as being a little bit closer to the pace, so he will apply some pressure. 2nd race out, I have him as last race out, I have him being 2nd best overall. In terms of class, I've got him as being about tied with the 3 horse here. Yeah, so in order, I like 3, 1, and then 4.
All right, so we're all pretty close. Just to add a couple of comments and things that weren't mentioned on the 3 horse, one thing that I noted was this one was claimed last out, so is coming out of the barn of Carl Anderson and now goes to the meet leading trainer Kepler barn. So I really like that move for the 3. I think the 3 kind of moved forward in that last race, moving to this barn at this level. I think the move fits the horse, and I like the 3 quite a bit here. I'm happy that the 4 is now taking over favoritism. The 3 took the early money. The 4 is taking late money here, and I'll just mention a similar kind of move for barn moves. So I upgraded the 3 on barn moves to the Kepler barn. On the 4, I actually downgraded this one. This one moves into the Gittins barn from the Tarango barn. And Sean, I think that's why Whitehall, he moves to the 6 because the 6 is Tarango. He is, probably first call for Tarango. He won on both of these horses, so he probably sticks with Tarango instead of getting on this one for Gittins. And then I also, speaking of Tarangos, you got Mike Tarango is the owner, Lee Delaron trained on the 1 horse, Birdie Cajun Birdie. So I think that, again, this one, as Formula mentioned, I think this is the speed in this race, and I'm not sure that there's any other. As I mentioned last night, the speed wasn't holding very well and probably doesn't in this race either. But I think this horse has a chance to hold on at a 19-1 price right now, longest shot on the board. I kind of like that a little bit. So we will definitely be including the 1 in there somewhere. And you can't exclude the 4 completely. I think the 4 definitely is one of those horses that has to be included. When we look at the card as a whole tonight, I will say out of the 7 races, there's probably 3 or 4 favorites that look pretty solid in here, but we're going to pick our spots and try to find the places where we can put horses with the favorites and maybe beat the favorites in the other one. And as usual, there's money to be made at Assiniboia. We just got to hit the right ones and hit the right buttons, and we will try to do that tonight. But I ended up being 3, 1, and 4.
Hey, that's exactly what I said. Look at that.
My 4th pick for a long shot would have been the 2 Mr. Pickles.
I love the name.
Because he goes from Apongo and Simpson. He was actually bet last time in 3-1, even though he's outrun and at the track. But he at least gets Paris here versus who has been struggling, but at least I just thought upset. I mean, and not to win, but that's a horse I looked at, Sean, when I was handicapping today. If you look that race a couple of back, the top 3 finishers in that race, all 3 came back to win next out. That was a pretty solid race. And then out of the last race, the horse that finished 2nd in that one came back to win. So has been racing against better probably and horses that come back to win. So probably finds a soft spot here. I'm just not sure
that this one has run here before in the past, but maybe needs one this year. We'll take a look and see approach. That one gets Paris, but we got a minute here.
Yeah, I've got the two as being severely outclassed, but one thing I did like about him, Twirling Candy, the sire. I've got him as by far the best sire in this race. I got a 9.8 on Twirling Candy, and I think the next.
I thought the two is worth a stable dual pick, but I'm not betting them flat.
Yeah.
And let's see, we got Poppy went to the bank and cashed out some T-bills today so I could have 100 to turn into 200 tonight. All right, Poppy. Love to hear it. Bob, how are you, my friend? We got Trusty. Good morning, Trusty. Let's see here. We got Hot Rod. We got pick 3, 1, 3, 4 with 1, 2 with 5. Steve G, how are you, my friend?
By the way, Sean, I just want to jump in there and say that I was thinking about it today, and I've developed a nickname for one of our commenters.
Yeah.
Bobby D has to be known as First Bet Bobby now, because he is always the first one in the comment section, laying down the first bet in race 1.
Yes.
So he will, for henceforth, be First Bet Bobby. There we go.
Yeah, love it.
Bobby, you got a nickname.
Yes, and to let everybody know here, Sully asked a question. My picks are all tariff free. There is no 25% tariff on any picks, nor will there ever be. So all my picks are tariff free. There are no tariffs with spin. So
we should probably let Tim get his bet in here before it's too late.
Yes.
Let's do it. I think we better get it in. All right. So look, you know what I say is bet with conviction, bet what you like, and I just taken the 3 on top. Even though the public had taken the 4 and a lot of money, the 3 is now back to the favoritism. I just really like the 3 a lot on top, and I'm going to hope that we don't come 6-5, 8-5, and we get the longest shot on the board underneath. I really like the 1. I like that formula. Also like the 1. So we will see if we can go ahead and get that one at a price underneath. But even with the 3-4, that one's paying $8 for 2. So if we can start out with a little bit of a win to get us going, hopefully that'll be something that will work here. But I'm hoping this one gets out on the lead, and maybe speed is enough to let that one hold on for second here at a price.
Yeah.
Not to give you bad news, Tim, but we shifted the favorite to the 3.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now even money.
Bobby D wants a Trust the Prophets T-shirt with First Bet Bobby on it.
We can arrange that, but it might be at a fee. We can't give out the T-shirts. We can't give out too many for free, especially specialized ones. Might be able to find that for you, though.
All right.
Hot Rod is keen in the speed 1 with the 3-4-6. Tom Hollick, great job on Wednesday, bud. Nice job. Great to see you. There's a $1 try play 3 with 1-6 with 1-6. Groundhog, how are you? Did you guys get rained out, Groundhog, you and Brian in your Reds game? $5 exacta 6-3.
I know it looks like we're going to get some rain out here. I might have to go off turf in my drive home with my daughter. No driving on people's lawns this time. Yeah.
It was 104 degrees in my town today.
Yeah, we got that. I saw 104 on my car when I drove home from work.
Oh, good. They got the LA bobblehead. That is all that's important. Good job, Groundhog. How about Junior Alvarado? Right, a week and a half ago, where did he go? He's with the Yankees. Last night, he and Javier with the Mets. There you go. Not bad. Both teams celebrating them.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
What's up, Groundhog? Might see you on Saturday. I'm gonna go to the track on Saturday.
Oh, awesome!
Good card of racing.
A fabulous card.
It sure is. I figured if anyone's going to be at that race, it's going to be Tim.
Yes.
You know, little Mystic Dan, some Torpedo Anna.
Yes.
Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. You know, we got some good horses running.
Yeah, some definitely good horses running. I thought it was a pretty good card. I'm going to hang out the track.
Yeah. Yeah, if I were you, I would too. And the next day looks pretty solid as well. Not nearly as good. Not nearly as good as Saturday, but the Sunday card's got some intrigue, I would say.
I
There's
like
some fun
this.
2-year-olds. Yeah.
Poppy says, Chad is hopping tonight, a sign of good things to come.
I love it,
so,
Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy.
Love it.
Vamos, Poppy.
We've reached the starting gate.
Been 0 minutes to post for 5 minutes now.
This is the time of the season now where we're getting real great races. It's great to see.
Yeah. Yeah, the card tonight's a pretty fun one. I'm digging this.
Yeah,
like
especially later. It opens up a little bit. Got a couple deeper races.
Yeah,
I didn't check the scratches though, but usually Assiniboia is like 2 to 3 scratches tops.
Hey,
I know that Colin Sheehan's here.
Oh, Colin, look at that popping in the comments.
Could you have waited till after we got our result, Colin?
Yeah.
Next up, Mr. Pickles walks right in.
I got an interesting angle on that we'll talk about here coming up in the next race, Sean.
Yeah.
Finds his position.
So I can do. Hold on a second. Let me get him.
Current favorite at 6 to 5. Gallon Oak.
Turn him up a little bit more.
Might as well.
That helps, right?
Hit the seat.
That helps, right?
I think so.
You can hear him? Yeah, you can hear him more.
And now just waiting on you enjoy.
I think it's good enough. We're good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We got 3 over 1-4 here.
The field is set. They're at the post. And they're off.
It is Emmy Award-winning Colin Sheehan joining us.
Yes.
Showing a bit of early speed.
There we go. Get that 35 to 1 up there.
Moon Connection.
Yes.
We'll stalk them in
Go one, go.
Yeah, let them roll.
On the outside, Gallant Oak back to 5th, and your trailer is gonna be Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles.
That's the opening quarter.
He seems to be in a pickle right now.
Cajun Birdie on the rail in second. You enjoy my.
I did not expect Cajun Birdie to be that far back at this point. I mean, he's not far back, but I expect him to be further up on the pace.
Moon Connection's rolling.
Yeah.
Mr. Pickles and Gallant Oak is the trailer.
Where's Mr. Pickles?
Oh, whoa! They went far on that turn. The one just got some major advantage there. Almost went sideways.
Also, the 4 took advantage of that.
He did too.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Here comes the 3. 3's coming up on the outside.
Too late.
Too late though.
Too wide.
Yeah, I think the 6 is going to have a better time than the 3.
6-4-3. 4-6-3.
We could have an inquiry, maybe. Everyone got forced there really wide. Somebody forced somebody wide.
Yeah, the Assiniboia gods.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Formula, I think this was meant for you. This one, not that one. The comments scrolled up for me.
Oh yeah. Could you hear it? I know you could see it, but could you hear it?
We could hear the bag. We couldn't hear the
bag.
At least it wasn't noisy eating, but we could.
Yeah. That's what I was asking about, the noisy eating. Yeah, the bag. You're gonna hear the bag, sure. Sorry, guys. I broke rule number 2.
8-1.
Number 4, Gallant Oak. As your race winner.
Colin said every bite.
That was for you, Colin. Each bite was for you.
Number 5.
Hey, you were close, Ethan, for sure.
The opening quarter, 24 seconds. Nah, 47 and 3.
Hombre.
5 furlongs, 101. Time for the 6 furlongs, 114.
Hombre, get out of my basement. Damn it.
Well, once again, my horse gets taken 16 wide on the turn.
Yeah.
At Assiniboia.
Yeah, no kidding. What is it with Assiniboia and wide turns? Do the horses just not expect it? Do they not see it coming?
It's a great question. I had an answer.
I thought it was interesting.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know Hombre's
very
out there now.
Very interesting.
463. Oh boy. We got this, guys. We got this. Come on.
Oh, it's early.
It's so early. They have no idea how much this
Bobby,
track's going to get
gloom,
dominated.
despair, and agony on me.
Whoa.
Don't worry, Bobby. It's only one race.
It's only one race. One
Yeah.
of 7.
Vava, for all the 10 people who still stayed up at Churchill to see it, was very impressive.
That's number 4, Gallant Oak.
They ran that race at like 11 p.m. There was like, but she was impressive.
Out of the mare Cornelia Marie by Golden Missile. Owned by the Assiniboia Racing Club. Trained by Devin Gittins.
That's right, Bob. We've only just begun, my friend.
Time for the 6
That's right.
furlongs. 114.
Don't sing that song though.
Yeah, no, Dennis, I love the late post. Just don't put the Chicago like in like 9th out of race 10 where it's like 11 o'clock. You know, like move it a little earlier.
Indeed.
For grade 2 to be back at like 10:45, 11 o'clock.
Will not run on lay 6. Number 7, Valid Defense. Make the jockey Demario Bino.
Get rid of him.
All right.
But it's only one race, my friend. It's only one race.
Turn the page.
Plenty to go.
Did I hear him say there was a jockey change on the 7? No. I got the right jockey. No, I don't have the right jockey.
Demario Bino.
Demario Bino.
I'm going to have to recorrect something here.
Demario Bino.
Demario Bino. Oh, come on. All right, guys. We're going to turn the page here, aren't we? We got some Demario Bino action on the 7 horse coming up here. Is that going to be anyone's top pick? Remains to be seen. We got, 14 minutes to post here?
Yes.
Plenty of time to think about that. Think about what we did wrong last race. And move along.
And yeah, just before we get into race 2, very, very good, Bobby. Yes, prayers for one of the greatest trainers and figures in racing history, Dwayne Lukas. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and his wife and everybody. What an amazing legacy he has made in horse racing, and we wish him the very best.
Tough time for the family, tough time for horse racing fans. So, obviously wishing the best.
Just a couple of thoughts really quickly. I think that there are words that get overused a lot in the English language. One is one of my absolute pet peeves is the way that people talk about people being heroes. I think that word is way overused. And another one is the word legend. You know, people talk about he's a legend, this one's a legend, she's a legend. You know, there are very few people that are really legendary. Yeah. But Dwayne Lukas is definitely one of them. I think I did a lot of thinking about this, and I've actually started writing down some thoughts. But I think he's the most influential thoroughbred horse racing person that we've seen in our lifetime. Obviously, there were a lot early on in the early history of thoroughbred racing, but in our lifetime of current thoroughbred racing, I think he's been the most legendary, influential person in racing, not just trainer, person in racing. You know, whether it be breeding or owning or riding or whatever it is, it's just he's left his thumbprint all over this game. Yeah. And you know, it tough shoes to fill for those that will continue his stable. But I have no doubt when you look at the people that have already come from his training tree, I have no doubt that his barn is going to continue to flourish, and we will be talking about his influence on the game for the rest of the time that we're all in this game.
Yeah, I got 4 words for you. You ready? I got 4 words: Pletcher, Kieran, Mark Hennig, Dallas Stewart. I mean,
Yeah.
need you say more? No, those were sport assistants at one time. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and
that's
I
just-
think that Bass, Sebastian is going to do a hell of a job in
Yep.
carrying on in his
he
barn.
will, no doubt.
But
Yeah,
you know what? Just seeing the man, it's just like I've probably run across him so many times at the track, and it's just it really is. He like takes my breath away, and that sounds weird, but I mean, it's just like I'm not a person that's starstruck by meeting people or famous people. But, my funniest story really quickly is one day at Keeneland, I ran into the restroom and I'm standing there at the urinal and I look next to me and, it's hard to ask a guy to shake your hand when you're both standing at the urinal. So I didn't.
I was wondering where that story was going, Tim. I'm glad you wrapped it up quickly.
But
I mean,
Sean and I were standing at Parks last year, and he comes walking in and wins with Caesar Gray, and it's just like over and over. Every time I see the guy, every time I go to the track, it seems like I run into the guy.
He's such a legend. He'll say hello to anybody. Nobody is too, as he always said. He said once to me, right? And I think this is one of the biggest things that all of horse racing has got to learn. He said, "No one is too big for the game." You know what I'm saying? That's what Dean Lukas, and he always used to let kids every single race. When he won, he would find 2 or 3 kids in the audience and invite them in for the picture.
Yep,
and the fact that more trainers don't carry that tradition on is just mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
There's something about me in restrooms because Uncle Sully, it was the exact same restroom at Keeneland that you come walking out of when I met you.
Which one were you more impressed by, though? Was it Dwayne Lukas or Uncle Sully? Let's be honest here.
It's a close call.
Both legends.
I hesitate to answer that.
Yeah.
All the above. Dead heat.
Oh, indeed.
All right.
Indeed. All right, guys. Let's get down to brass tacks here.
All right.
So currently at 4-5, the 2 who opened up as the favorite. What, it's 7-5? 7-5, I think. Currently the favorite as well, currently drawing under even money. There's a whole bunch of horses out there that I do like. I'm wondering if this 2 is beatable here. I feel like he is. I'm curious to hear what you guys say. Okay, Sean. Ooh.
Yeah. No, I really like this horse, and I'll tell you why. I was looking at this field, and I love the fact that Whitehall stays with this horse, which I love.
You got Whitehall. That's true.
At 6 furlongs, and that's not my bias. I'm not just saying I do love the fact that he stays with it. Right? Came in third to Big Walk and Lemon Twist. I think Big Walk would be probably 1-9 in this group. Claiming 15 non-winners of 2. Fred Rawson drops the horse down to a more competitive spot, third off the layoff, and I just think with Whitehall sticking with this horse, that's a big thing, because you look, even like he rode the 4, he's ridden the 5 before, he's ridden some of these other horses, and for him to stay with this one, to me, and he stretched out to 6 furlongs, which is Whitehall's preference. I just think this horse is too tough. Obviously, this is Assiniboia, and anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like at this level, you know what I'm saying? But like a horse can have a bad night. You know what I'm saying? But I think this horse is definitely the horse to beat. Second, I had the 5 Pino Bambino, Rashad Knights. This horse nicely came and was in maiden races. They put him in the Buffalo back in 23. He was constantly running against maiden specials. Even put him in a stakes race. So someone clearly thought this horse was going to be something. Brought him down to his right group of friends in the sandbox, and Knights won with this horse. even despite being steadied on the turn. So I think this horse could be definitely live for second. And then third, more of Tada, Lisa Pruitt, Bennett, dropping from 10,000 to, but even in his open races at 62.50, he was competitive second, third, first in the maiden. So at least he was competitive there. So I thought the one could get there for third.
Okay. So reviewing, you've got 2, and then who else?
2, 5, and 1. 2, 5, and
All right.
1.
2, 5, and 1. Rad is up, Tim.
And first bet, Bobby has 2, 5, 6, 1, 7. There you go.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I thought the 2 was going to be pretty tough in here. I think it's going to take a lot to beat this horse with this field. And when you look at everybody in here, most of them have been running around this level, but the 2 drops down pretty good here. The 2 has been running against much better here. And I just think that the 2 is going to be really tough. But I am going to try to give you a little bit of a price underneath that. I'm going to go all the way to the outside and the number 7 Valid Defense.
That's my horse.
Look, I love this horse. And the horse at the distance is 2 wins and 2 seconds out of 5 times at the distance. This will be third off a layoff. And what I really like is Bino finally getting back. The first 2 times out this year, this horse has been ridden by a couple of the lesser known jocks here in the jocker colony, Simpson and Michael Bennett. And now Bino gets back on. You look, Bino rode this horse last year in a stakes race and finished a decent second. And in a 6 furlong, which is what we're at now, at a little bit of a higher level, the horse won. So obviously different race, different times and everything, but I like that Bino's getting back on this horse. And I think that this one has a real chance in here. And then, after that, I think it gets pretty muddy and you can go a lot of different ways. But I'm going to give one more that Sean didn't even mention. And that is, I kind of like the 6 a little bit in here. And here's the angle that I said that I was going to talk about. Sean, we have not heard a word, and you and I have been talking about it all of this meet about what happened last year to Jerry Gorno. Evidently it was a 1-year suspension because he just came back. And I looked it up, and he went out at the same time last year. So evidently he had a 1-year suspension. But Jerry Gorno, he's back. And since he's come back, he had 2, he had trained 2 times and he had a first and a third. So with him back in the trainers colony here, you gotta respect anything he's putting on the track. And yes, I know he was probably behind the scenes and everything shows that previously trained by Jason Gorno, but now with him being more towards the front, watch out for his horses to really heat up, because I think they will. He's getting Baudry, who had a really good night last night, and Baudry and Bino, those 2 are kind of at the top of the jockey colony. So I think the 6 has a real shot in here. So the 2, but I would go either way underneath, and 2 with 6, 7 is the way that I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes to post, but you know what that means. It really means 7 minutes to post. I've got my. Yeah, you can go ahead and run through that, and I'll start typing in my play here.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. We got Ole first bet. I like that. Hot Rod's got a win bet. The number 1 exacta 1 2 and 1 2 5 6. Straight back to 1 2 1 2 5 6 1 2 3 5 6, and same for the superfecta. The 1 or 2 will get it done. Todd's got 2 with 5 6 7 exacta key for me. Todd, my picks are on Woodbine tonight. Can you believe this, guys? I lost my early pick 5 at Woodbine Mohawk tonight from a 1 to 5. The other 4 legs got in, and the 1 to 5 comes in second, caught in the nose. Unbelievable. Bob Jackson's got betting the 1 6 7 to try and beat the 2. Good luck, Bob. Richard apparently loves the 6, and he thinks it's going to win. And good luck, Richard. And Todd says you're moving the line on the 6, Tim. the one will, let's see, the one will take him gate to wire. The two will run him down. Dangerous. Okay.
All right, guys, you can press the button. I apologize if I'm pixel.
And right as we do, he lost his connection and dropped out. So we'll give him 1 second to come right back here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
So again, the formula
There
pick
it is.
was 12 with 14 and 15.
All right, so you can go ahead and hit the button. Can you guys hear me okay?
I did, and then you completely dropped out.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm ready with my bet.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, because we already rang it when you dropped out.
Oh, did you? Okay. So we're doing a tri-key box here because there are essentially four horses that I like. So this is going to be for, oops, let me put in the full price. It's a 50 cent key tri-key box for $9 in total. We're going to try to hit the trifecta here. I really like the 7. So that's my key. We could go safe with the 2, but damn it, let's go for it. Let's try to hit this. Geez, I'm trying to hit show stage there. So let's go for it. Let's try to get the 7 in there. This means that if the 2, the chalk, bounces out, is my comment not posting it all?
It did. I put it up there. 7 with 125.
Okay. I'm having bad connections. Yeah, so if the 2 doesn't make it, we can still do this with the 7, the 1, and the 5, and then we get a really solid payout here.
Yeah.
I look at this race and I feel like there's 4 horses that are here. I am not completely sold on the 2 being the dominant one here. Maybe he'll correct me on this if I'm wrong. I look at the 7 and the 5 as having just.
And we lost the formula again.
And we lost him. Well, we have his pick.
We did.
Traffic in Chicago is insanity.
I'm just
Greg
going to be
Johnson.
quiet.
Greg Johnson's got 2 with 1, 5, 6, 7, and 2 all with 1, 7. Groundhog's got a $5 pick 3, 2 with 4 with 2. JG Funk, my man's got a 1, 7 exact a box.
I like it.
Leo's claiming races are bad for the heart.
Also bad for the internet connection.
Yeah. Looks like a nice night there. Jenny Mack, how are you, my friend? He's got exact a box 2, 5, 6 and win on the 5 and the 6. Joseph Myers, how are you, bud? Yeah, no catch up, my friend. Thank you always for joining us, my friend. Love to have you.
I love that. Trying to catch up on the early plays. Thank you, Joseph.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we can bounce that 2 out of here and get the 7-1-5 because right now that 7 is pulling a 14-1. The 1 is at 8-1. The 5, 5-1. I mean, we can get a pretty solid trifecta if this pans out the way I hope it does.
Leo's got is it 2, 1, 7 straight, or is it just 2, 7 straight?
2, 7.
I think it's
2,
2-7 straight. Yeah.
Todd's got 2, 5, 4 pick 3. The favorite in race 4 is suspect to me. There's one race I absolutely love tonight. That is race 5.
Ooh. All right.
Love
It's
a
not
horse
race
in
7 with Jeff.
Little teaser. Little teaser.
Little teaser.
Race 5.
Little teaser. Is that the name of the horse?
Yeah, it is. We just hope it's not Little Taser, you know.
Yeah. Little Caesars. All right, we're almost there, guys.
146 joining us tonight. Thank you as always, folks.
I hope I sound a little bit better now.
Yep.
Okay. T-Mobile fixed their stuff, hopefully.
We're
We
going
got
to
this.
the-
Ready for a big
yeah.
one. All right. Let's get this 7 home.
The first to take his position in the starting gate.
That would be fabulous.
Yes.
The
I mean,
Notice
the 7
for the 6.
Kentucky Jake. Ready
Go ahead.
Very good. Yeah.
I was just going to
Notice
say with the
the
7, all we
kudos-
have to do is get a 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't have to be 1. So.
Right. Exactly. Kudos to them for just keeping the rail gate open and moving them into the second spot.
No, I won't back down.
They can run break. All the Tom Petty fans make, I won't break back down.
Just 2 left to load. High Plains Hunk. And now just waiting on valid defense to the outside.
Valid defense.
Let's get thirsty, baby.
Valid defense wants to win versus Dano Char tonight.
And they're off. From the inside.
There goes that one.
Quickly.
Boom.
Goes out to grab the early lead by 4. Back in second, Pino Bambino in the middle. On the inside, that's No I Won't Back Down. 3 wide. High Plains Hunk. 4 wide. Valid defense.
Well, 2 lengths separates the field.
Kentucky Jake.
Wow.
Kind of the early trailer, but only 3 lengths front to back. The only opening quarter. 24 and 3 and more at Tada. Inserts come in and opens up by 2.5. Hugging the rail, Kentucky Jake. 3 wide, Cavour. Making a 4 wide bid. High Plains Hunk. No, I Won't Back Down in between horses. The half. 48 and
2 up the rail.
Hit the head of the lane.
Yeah.
Moritada. The rail is open for Kentucky Jake. On the far outside, Cavour, but Moritada digs in and finds more. A 16th of a mile to go. Moritada is going to hang it on him wire to wire.
Look at that.
10 to 1.
What a call by
Bobby.
Rod.
No, it was Rod.
Yeah, Hot Rod. Yeah. Yeah, 1-2. He called it 1-2. Nice job. Look at that. Who came in third? Was it 3?
3.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. This game is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I know, huh? Yeah, Ethan's picking the supers. He's just got exactly. He's got to box them and exacta. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4?
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh.
The Stewards supposed to number 1 Moritada.
Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Second
I'm not kidding.
Ah.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Number 4, No I Won't Back Down. They went the opening quarter 24 and 3. The half 48 and 2. 5 furlongs 101. Time for the 6 furlongs 114 and 1.
I was watching behind the 4 to see who came in, and they literally came in 5, 6, 7 behind them.
Yeah. They had the super. They're very excited. Like, Dad, why didn't you? I gave you the super. Why didn't you bet it? All right, Leo, you have the pick 3. That will definitely pay nice. There you go. Live to the pick 3 and to the 5 in the next race. Good luck, Hot Rod. Great pick. Great pick.
33.40 for that exact on a $1 bet.
Wow.
Yeah, I should have just done
And
my
Entertainment
top
Games
3
Closer
exacta boxed.
gives us a winner here in race number
Damn it,
2.
got greedy.
That's number 1.
Genius is after.
More Tada is a chestnut gelding, 4 years old. By
The 7 came in last.
out of the mare.
Yes.
Yep.
No,
By
I had
Mundo.
I had him in
Byron
stable
is
duel
one,
too.
trained by Lise Pruitt.
Dead nuts
Victory
last.
by Matthew Bennett. Time for the 6 furlongs. 1:14-1. And number 1, More Tada, was proudly bred right here in Manitoba.
Oh, Manitoba bred.
Mm-hmm.
Even better, he gets that Manitoba bonus.
Must be a Jets fan.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, I'm over it. I'm over it, guys. I'm turning the page mentally.
I
I
love
can
it.
do this. I can do this. Should have kept it simple. That's all right. It looked different to me.
Yeah.
165, by the way, in the lounge right now. Don't
Yeah,
forget
love
that
to
like
see it.
button. Love to see it. And always, let Assiniboia know you're watching. Let them know you
Yeah.
enjoy it. Let them know that this is a good time and they should keep that partnership going. Yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see it. See it.
Oh, yeah. Rest in power there, Jim Irsay.
Yes.
All right. So the
15
third race
minutes.
is the 6 furlong, $50,000, the Golden Boy Stakes, 3-year-olds,
All right.
and a field of 5. Right now, the 4 surprisingly at 1-9, and the 5 value right now at 7-2.
All right. The 4 is at 1-9. That horse opened at 40-1. Am I correct on that?
I don't know, but so someone has hammered this 4.
Yeah. Probably his mother.
My God, 1-9.
Todd, it's not the lounge. It's Tuesday. I know, but it's the lounge feel. It's still us gathering in the lounge, having a drink,
Right.
even if it's non-alcoholic.
Right.
I'm in the car. What can I do? Yeah, I have Totalizer opening up at 1-1, Imano Cara at 40-1, but now it looks like it's, I won't say flipped, but. And we got 2 scratches here, Kate's Princess and It's a Fluke, so we got a 5-horse race.
Is that in which race? The 4th or the 3rd?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong race. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
No wonder
yeah.
I said 40-1 and it looked
Yeah,
all
yeah,
wonky
yeah.
on me. I jumped ahead 2 races.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? 2 horses scratched.
Seriously.
I come back and I'm like, 2 horses scratched.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
we only have 5. It's like Catmondo, 15K to show on the 5. Wow. Okay.
All right. Never mind. Never
Mhm.
mind. I should check what's in that water bottle after
So
all.
Sully is saying it's the Tuesday Assiniboia Happy Tuesday hour.
Yes. 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 Yeah. So we got 5 horses. I was right about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, look at this 1-5 on the 4.
Jeez.
And so you have a 2-5 morning line that's 2-1, and the 2-1 morning line that's 1-5. Okay, there we go.
Won't
Yeah.
last long.
No, don't expect these numbers to last.
Someone likes the early money.
Somebody put 2,000 to win in place on the 4 because
Okay.
the 4 has 2,900 and 2,600.
Wow.
In the 5, as Kat just mentioned, somebody put 15,000 to show on the 5.
Wow.
There's
We
15,000.
got a bridge jumper.
There's 15,900 or 16. It just clicked 16,700 in the pool. 15,900 of it is on the 5.
Wow.
Can we beat this
Okay.
5, guys? Can we beat the 5?
Bridge jumper.
Bridge jumper possibility here.
For my official bet, I'm going 2 to show on the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. Exactly. Just ship it. Oh man, wouldn't that be something?
We would automatically win for the night.
I will kick this off by saying the 5 is my number one horse.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, the 5 is my number one horse. 10 races, 4 wins, twice going gate to wire by my numbers, 7 times in the money. 70% of the time he is in the money in those last 10 races, hence the large bet that was placed by someone for this horse to be third place or better. I do have him as being probably the pace setter. I've got his times as being the best race times comparable to record. Got his last race being the best last race. Just in general, I've got this horse being the best in class win. The only thing that he doesn't have for me is what the next 2 horses have. I've got them a little bit better on jockey trainer sire combo for whatever it's worth, but we're splitting hairs at that point here, really. I do have the 4 next and the 3 after that, but we're talking about a 5-horse race here with 2 horses being the prohibitive favorites, and those were my top 2. So me putting the 3rd horse in there is not super exciting. If we wanted to try to beat them, it might be a fun night. Just saying. Yeah. So that's what I got there. The 2 horses for me, the 5 is better than the 4, and the 4 is better than pretty much everything else that's left, in my opinion. Maybe we could take a chance on the 3, but yeah, it doesn't feel strong to me.
Yeah. Tim?
Yeah, I think the 5 wins for fun here. If you go back and you watch the fancy ass stakes in the last one, I just think it's funny how they abbreviated that one because it shows up as looking like the fancy ass. But,
they know what they're doing. They clearly do.
But anyway, if you go back and watch that Whitehall wins that race by 5, but he was almost it shows 8. I think he was up at one point by like 10 lengths.
Yeah.
And he does one of those look down between his legs kind of look. And
like where is everybody? Yeah.
He that was a paid workout. And I mean that horse won for fun. That was at 5 furlong, and now we're going 6. I think this horse won 6 more. Unlike the 4. To me, the 4, if you look at this horse, I'm not sure that the 4 wants the longer distance as much as the 5 does. So I don't like the 4 as much. Now, I will say that if you look at the number 2, that's Cole Boy. That's not Cole Battle. But the 4 was actually in the Springboard Mile against Cole Battle. So, I mean, this horse definitely at Remington Park, I mean, came out of a maiden, went into a stakes and got a 3rd place, did okay in an allowance, enough for the connections to think, hey, we're going to give this horse a shot at the Springboard Mile. Finished 10th of 12, but they gave him a shot at the Springboard Mile. But I don't get 2 to 5 on this horse. I don't think that he beats the 5, and I think we can beat him for 2nd. And while it's not Cole Battle, I kind of like Cole Boy in here, and I'll tell you why. And getting Bino up here, and he stays aboard with this one. That last race looked pretty decent. For a first one off of a long layoff. This horse last year ran really well. Enough that came out of a maiden special weight, went right into stakes races, and then went to Century Mile and ran in stakes races, even though that wasn't a great race. I think that when you look at all of these, this horse maybe moves forward this year as a 3-year-old. You got to remember last year this horse was running as a 2-year-old. So maybe moves forward a little bit. But I know Sean's going to love the 4 because it's a Constitution. But I do think that the 2 has an underneath shot in here. I think it's all 5 in here. Can the 2 beat the 4? Give it an outside shot. It looks a lot like 5-4-2 in here, but I was going to try 5-2-4, but you can try it both ways. But I do think that the 5 is much the best. And if we get 8 to 5 and the 4 stays 1 to 2, that's okay with me.
Yeah, Hot Rod is with you on the 2 as well. He was calling me out in the comments section saying, hey, where's the love for the 2? Yeah, if I'm going to try to beat the 3, I kind of like the 1 a little bit better, but that's just me. With one of these long shots in here. See you play for the one.
Co-
Yeah, I was looking at that
coming,
thinking.
coming out of the monster track known as Lethbridge.
Yeah.
That's
So-
at Skankadopolis.
Yeah, we got a Palace Malice in here, by the way.
Palace Malice? Yeah, we do,
Yeah.
don't we?
We got Palace
We got
Malice.
a Coal
We
Front.
got a Bodie
Palace
Express.
Malice,
We got a Bodie
got a
Express.
Constitution.
We got some big boys here.
Got some Bodie
Cold
Express.
Front, Bobby, exactly. Clubhouse
Yeah.
Ride. This is looking more like a $150,000 stakes race here.
This is a stakes race, guys. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
The stakes are high. $50,000 Canadian, baby.
Yeah.
$1 million.
And now we're talking. That's right.
There we go.
Now we are talking. Yeah. So, who's got this race? Is this
Me.
a Sean race, a Tim race? Sean?
This is Sean.
Yeah, this is interesting. I find it very intriguing that the 4 is still sitting there at 3 to 5 on that win.
Yeah.
Even money on the 5 in a 5-horse race like this, I feel like that's a gift.
Well, I gotta say, it again, right? Jerry Gorno has returned to. I think the Grateful Dead had Jerry Garcia, and the Assiniboia has Jerry Gorno. You know, in terms of like the Jerry Gorno worshippers are. In the last race there last night, he had the big favorite on the outside, and he just trounced. You know.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he's back in his winning ways, and he's, so
Okay.
I think people are just pounding him because he's back,
Yeah. 4 minutes to post.
And
Todd
it's in-
Todd O has he's saying 50K to show on the 2.
On the
and
2,
he
there
laughs
you
out
go.
loud. I'm just saying I've seen a few people with some love out there for the 2.
yeah.
Not where I'm looking, but
Hey, Sean, I know
Yeah.
you can answer this for Hot Rod. When's the Derby here
yeah.
at Assiniboia?
That would be. It's after the plate. I think it's September something. I think. I'm not sure. Hold on. 1 second.
it is August 4th.
August 4th.
I
Okay.
was about to look
Yep.
it up.
So this is
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
before the plate. Okay.
Whitney
Whitney
weekend.
Okay. There you go.
New weekend. The Western Canada Derby
The
Series.
first time in a long, long time I will be missing the Whitney this year.
Oh.
My mom and sister's 50th and 80th birthday party is the next day, and I'm throwing it. And if I went up, I think my inheritance would be greatly. Is that? Well, I'm the smart guy,
Sure.
Exactly. I'm going up next weekend. The first time ever I've ever been in Saratoga, July 4th, because both Antiquarian and Illuminaire are both running on the same day at the spa on July 4th.
Whew, you think you've seen it all.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, all right. So we got 2 minutes to post here.
Here we do. We've got 195 people loading up here. Trust the Profits. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, retweet this out. Do whatever you can. Just let them know you like it.
Yeah. Collins going July 10th and 11th. Nice. Okay. So I'm trying to formulate my written.
Someone was trying to park really, really close. Got me a little disturbed. I'm going to scoot up a little bit here. Don't mind me driving and handicapping at the same time.
I'm just
No laws
wondering
against
why
that
we,
that I know of.
I'm just wondering why we have only 23 likes on YouTube with
Oof.
all the people watching.
Ugh.
Guys, you can do better.
Gotta hit that like button. Let us in the boy
Hit that
know.
like button.
Please, by all means. 202. 204. Great job, everyone. Great job. But the like button, as Tim said, we can all hit that like button. Is it still bright here? I wouldn't say bright. It is cloudy, overcast. We do have the sun, though. Is there a follow-up joke that Colin's going to throw at me now? That's what I'm wondering. Was he setting
Most
me up
likely.
for something? Most likely. Yeah. It's going to spike the ball on me.
All right. It's not going to be okay. Hit the button. Not going to be sexy, but I want to get a win. So I'm going to do a $2 try. 4-5 with 4-5 with 2-3. That's $8, I believe,
Okay.
right? This is usually a race I would kind of watch. You know, like in the, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but I like 4-5, 4-5 with 2-3.
All right.
Hey, Mark, how are you, sir?
There we go.
There we go.
Anytime someone says hi, Mark, I think of the room now.
Gatekeeper's got
Mark.
the same bet as us. That's great.
Okay.
Good luck, my man.
Great minds might think alike.
Well, we appreciate it, Joseph.
I wonder which pool is going to be. Oh, wait, look at that. We've got a shift. So the 5 is now 1-2. Late
Oh, here
money
we
coming
go.
in.
As
Yeah.
expected.
As
As
expected.
The CAWs are coming in now.
So here's the thing. I mean, for the longest time in the win pool, the 4 had more money, and now the 5 has almost twice the money of the 4.
Yeah.
So someone dropped a big one then.
But the 5 still has, of 33,000 in the show pool, almost 31 of it is still on the 5.
Yeah.
The 5 or the 4? Oh,
On
you
the
said the
5.
5 before. Yeah.
33 of 35,000 in the show pool is on the 5.
Wow.
Yeah. Bridge jumper alert on the 5. Bridge jumper alert. I mean, we'd lose our bet, but it would be great if it happened just to see. But we would lose our bet.
We don't want that.
Groundhog has a effective 5-4-3-1-2. Love it.
All right.
2, Mr. Post.
This is the only place I've seen that will offer a superfecta in a 5-horse race.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You have to respect
Ian,
that.
I'm jumping on the 5 and standing at the edge now. Well played, in. Yeah. Join the club. We're all sort of teetering there.
And the exacta 5-4 is paying $5.60 for $2, which really isn't bad, honestly.
No, not for one that seems fairly obvious, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The other way around is almost the same, $5.90,
But that also makes me wonder how much this try is going to pay out no matter what we hit below.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Right? Like, are we going to make it? You placed a $2 try for $8. Is that what it was?
Yep.
Okay.
So 4-5 with 2-3.
I mean, it's still economical. It's still pretty economical. Wouldn't be like a huge profit, but it's gonna increase us.
No, exactly.
And in this race, what can you do? Yeah.
Bob Jackson's giving the one a shot at 25-1.
All right.
well, the last race was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if in this race we can get a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exactly.
That's what Tato is saying. Yes. That's what Tato is saying. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not playing this one, that's for sure.
Formula, have you ever had any L. Smith Brewery beers?
That one sounds familiar, but I may be thinking of Sam Smith or something like that.
Yeah. L.
Where?
Smith is they're out of California.
Okay. I don't think so.
They've
I
got
usually
this,
try to stay pretty local. Something
they've got this
close.
Speedway Stout, which is really pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite stouts for a long time. I was up in the
Nice.
Cincinnati area and I hit Jungle Gyms and they always have this. So I had to get some.
Very cool. Yeah, I'll have to try that if I can find it.
Is set. They're at the post.
And they're off.
Ooh.
Cole Boy again, fractious. Unseating rider Demario Bino.
Oh,
Unseated the rider.
He's
Oh,
now
no.
climbing back aboard.
Number 2.
no,
He's getting back on.
He's back on. Oh, now we got three's a little fractious.
Oh no.
Ronaldo Cumberbatch is also off Shocking Malice.
The one's been sitting in the gate the longest though. So
He's now climbing back aboard once again. The field is set. They're at the post.
And they're off.
And they're off. It's
Woo.
the
Whoa.
49th running of the Golden Boy Stakes. To the
Antonio's
final
like,
side.
see ya.
Just trust
Yeah.
me. Flashes
Yeah,
some
trust
early
me.
speed on the inside. Medicine Dog
the
is
one
able
at
to
45 to 1.
shank
One is
double
challenging
and
up there.
close up early in
That one's
third,
gonna
and
fade.
Shocking Malice
He's gonna fade,
and
yeah.
Cole Boy
I think that 3 is
is
gonna
gonna
slip
be the
in for
trailer,
third.
Only 6 lengths off of it. The match race through an opening quarter of 24-1.
The 4 took
Medicine
the
Dog on the inside.
post time
Just trust me
Yeah.
on
at 1
the
to 2.
outside.
How about that?
Shank
Let's
a
get that
dog
5 on
left,
top, baby.
3
Free
lengths
money.
back, then Shocking Malice and Cole
He's gonna
Boy
run away. Watch
starting to
Antonio.
rally from last,
Yeah.
picking
He's
up
gonna
ground on the
blitz it.
rail.
Come on, 2. Come on, 2. The one's done. Let's
How far
go.
back is the 4 gonna fade though?
I know. Let's see.
He's holding though. He's holding. Wow, the 4 is challenging. Look at this. 5's coming back. This is a great race.
Relentless on the outside.
Look at that battle.
Wow, look at this.
Get up
Ding
there,
dong,
5.
doing the stretch.
Is gonna take the Golden Boy. Just
5-4-2 or 4-5-2. There you go.
Wow. It looked to
That
me
was an
like I'm like,
exciting stretch run, though.
it really was. What a great race by those 2. 4
I
wins.
think that's
Leo
going to
says
be one of
4.
the best year. That's going to be one of the best races of the year at Assiniboia for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna show a replay of that one.
Those 2 are throwing it
To
down.
determine the winning
Yeah.
award. They went the opening quarter 24-1. The half
47. Look at that. Not easy, you know. They were really they're throwing it down.
Yeah.
Sharp 1-12-3.
Photo for win, but I do think it was the 4. That's what it looked like on my small screen, but
Yeah, 4 or 5.
by a head, right?
Yeah.
By a neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the 4.
But hey, at least we cash.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was so focused on those 2 horses. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
you came in third.
Yeah, the two came in third, which is at least
Yes.
good.
Yes, great call, Sean. You put us on the board.
At least that beats the 3. You know, it's not
Yeah.
going to pay anything, but it still beats. You know.
We'll add it back to the kitty.
Yeah, Joseph. That may be one of the. I think that may be one of the best races of the year at Assiniboia. Those 2 really threw it down.
Yeah. Leo, yeah, the show money was definitely right. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The 5 did show.
Results of the photo
Yeah.
show the winner number 4, Medicine Dog. Second goes to number 5, Just Trust
But what's
Me.
weird up there
Third
sometimes, and this
goes
is
to
the
Cole
weird
Boy,
thing,
and
sometimes like those
to number 1,
odds can change, but like then the trifectas can be different, you know.
That's
Someone
right.
can bet it big to win, but it won't affect the trifectas, you know.
Yeah. Then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Poppy, only winners in the lounge, baby.
No, only winners in the Tuesday night lights.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. We can say the lounge. We can say it.
It's always the lounge. It's the
It's
Tuesday
always
night
the
version.
lounge, guys.
It's always the lounge. The Tuesday
Only
night
winners
version.
in the doozy.
Now entering the
Happy
winner's
hour.
enclosure, the official winner of the
Viewership is
49th
climbing, by
running
the
of
way.
the Golden Boy
Yeah.
Stakes. That's number 4.
Thank you guys for checking in. Thank you for being here.
Medicine Dog is a
Oh,
big
oh.
gelding,
Hey, Sally, don't forget to try the $5 drinks.
Charlotte
There.
by Cairo Prince, owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno, and ridden to victory by Praven.
Jerry Gorno, he's back. What did I say?
Yeah, he is back.
Assiniboia
Gonna
Downs
catch
is
fire.
pleased to have on hand our vice chairman of the Manitoba Jockey Club,
20
Daryl
cents.
Stephenson.
Oh, no.
Presentation to the weight.
What, they win $2?
Race 3 is official.
$10. Yes. So we won $2.80.
Guaranteed pick 4 wagering. There
Wow.
are no
Thank God the
changes.
2 got up there.
We'll carry
You know?
on with the rest of the changes. In
Good
this
Lord.
evening's pick 4, there's no changes in race number 5. Turning your program.
How does
to
the
race
20
number
cent
6.
try the super pay $4.86?
Make the jockey
Exactly.
James Dawkins and correct the weight to 100.
$3 well drinks, $2 Molson Canadians. Love it.
Changes.
Profit is profit.
Number 7. 50.
I honestly like exactly. But see, here's where I was on this race. Okay, I was 4-5, then it was 5-4, then it was 4-5, then it was 5-4. You know what I'm saying? What if I just do a straight 5-4? I was gonna do a straight 5-4-2. You know what I'm saying? And then we lose. You know what I'm saying? And that's where my kind of thing was. You know.
Formula. Did you leave the basement unlocked?
Just in for the big win, baby.
Oh no, did I?
Yep, checking in from the
crap.
basement.
Oh
baby.
jeez.
Look at this
See you
coming in
guys.
straight from the basement.
That's Steve Kepler Sr.
No, he's got
Steve
he's
Kepler
coming to lock me
Sr.
out.
Look at this. Dad of Steve Kepler Jr. is the fan of the night.
Rigged. Rigged.
And we can't be the please report to the guest services. Once again.
What's
Rigged.
going on, boys? I saw the big win right there.
Not the
I was
best.
in that
goes
big
the
win,
neighborhood.
Sean. Thanks for the huge profits.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I try.
I've been betting
Recount.
along with it though, you know. So, what do we win? About
$2.
$2 in the dollar there.
$2, yeah.
$2
It's a
Canadian.
profit,
We
like
got a
somebody said
toonie
in the
back
chat.
on that one.
A loony.
A loony,
Yes.
a toonie.
Hombre, it's been a while, man. Welcome in.
Thank you, sir.
Josie
You're
Meyer says
back.
that's a dope Public Enemy shirt, my friend.
I try, dude. I'm a fashion aficionado, and so I try to do what I do. You know.
Fashionista.
Malathot says El Hombre in the house means the girls at the club are having a slow night.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm almost 50, dude. Those days are long gone, dude. I don't get if I stay up past like 10, it's a big win.
Yeah.
Especially on a work night. Joseph Myers, baby. What's going on, fellas? Colin Sheehan in the I saw him come in and curse the first race, by the way.
He did.
Last minute curse.
Totally. Yeah.
Malathot, good to see you, dude. I was really looking forward to Keeneland this year, and we got rained out. That sucked. That was the first time we're gonna have the whole club together.
Yeah.
That really broke me up, dude. Me and the formula had a big surprise plan for you guys too.
Ugh. You were gonna give us a winner?
No,
No, I'm kidding.
no, we had you know what? We'll save it for next year.
Yeah, we'll save it for next year. Love it.
Just
Love it.
hopefully it'll happen next year.
Love it.
Can you hear me okay or no?
Yeah. Great.
All right. I'm having a hard time hearing you guys.
No worries. So we got race 4 coming up here. We got a field of 7.
Malathot, I'll be there.
Bob Jackson, shout out. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm on and off, man. Going through some personal stuff.
Yeah.
Having a rough year. Trying to get myself motivated to get back on here, you know.
Colin Sheehan, why not both?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Where is it next year?
Keeneland.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Hombre.
I'm in. What's going on?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
My guy's been out here Hollywood rock starring on stages, and you know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
When
do?
given the opportunity. Yeah. Yeah.
We're
Exactly.
both local celebs in our hometowns, you know, where you got
absolutely.
Small town talent.
40 arts, and yeah, that's it, baby. 50 years old, representing the kids out there, you know.
Yeah, baby. Love it.
50
Kids
years
are all
old,
right.
still trying to be a rock star.
And if we can't be, our kids will be.
Yeah, never give up the dream.
That's it.
Never give up. The dream stays alive.
Indeed.
Sorry, let me.
No, there's no way I'm not going to the bluegrass, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's something
Guess
about that time of year. You kind of need that. The bluegrass falls the perfect time of year. So, Scott Letty, what up, babe? How you doing? Scott Letty, one of the longtime supporters of the channel.
Yes, absolutely.
That's right.
And
one of my online buddies who lives in the West Coast. So I never have met him in person, but yeah.
We got a lot of those.
Letty, you need to come out to Keeneland either in the spring or in the Breeders' Cup next year.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen, bro.
All right. So we have a full field.
Todd, you still dropping acid on the weekends, or what are we doing here? Oh, sorry, this isn't the lounge. I'll behave.
Yeah. He was doing bong hits earlier. So.
Whoops. He's just microdosing shrooms now, so yeah.
He's just ripping through them.
Todd's a legend, a lounge legend, dude.
Indeed.
Y'all need to come out to Turf Paradise. There you go.
I'll be there next weekend. Yeah. I can't even stomach turning that on the TV, dude. So yeah.
Only go to Turf Paradise in the summer, right? That's what I keep hearing.
Scott, just bet every Justin Evans horse and you'll be just fine.
There you go. And boys, just so you guys know, informational purposes only, I have no knowledge on anything on the card tonight. I'm just here to show off my beautiful face and
entertainment.
Be a support system to you guys. So I will shut up.
Well, thank you for
Drink a couple beers. I'll shut up and listen.
There you go.
Why not?
All right, so formula. Who did you like here in race 4? Claiming purse 10,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
Yeah, I booted my phone, so it keeps popping in and out. But I'll do the best I can here. Hombre's going to be there to keep me honest and make fun of me. I know it.
100%.
I got the 100%. I've got the 4 here on top, which I was just checking the odds because I was curious to see between the 2, the 4, and the 7. Who's going to be the favorite right now? And it looks like it's going to be the 7. My top pick, though, is the 4.
Pretty evenly spread.
Pretty evenly spread, right? It could change at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
My own formula figures, I've got the best speed figures on this horse. I've got that he's getting closer to the pace. I've got him as having a significantly better win, a somewhat better win than the rest of the field. He won a $20,000 race. So that scores points for me. Yeah, this horse, 2 wins in 9 races, 3 times in the money, 1 time going gate to wire. Winnings per race overall I've got him as the highest. My next horse up after that is the 2, who opened up as the morning line favorite. Got him as having the second best formula numbers to the 4. Those 2 are pretty darn close, though. Waivers back and forth between the 2. Slivers of a difference between the 2. And then my third horse, not interesting. I'm going to go Thirsty Baby. But if you want a price, there is something about the 5 that I like. The 5 opened up at long money, and now he's at 5. So he opened up at 30-1, and now he's sitting at 5-1. I can definitely see why. There's happy birthday. His name, not just an expression. Happy birthday. At a price, I think he's not too bad. I'm surprised he's at 5-1, but I was also surprised he opened at 30-1. So there you have it.
Okay.
And then Joseph Myers getting on top of the 5 there. He says 5 is the only mare and the only one not on Lasix in the race. So interesting to note there.
And what do you call it? Felipe says this weekend all stakes pick 5, looking for that single.
Indeed.
Uncle.
Indeed.
Mind frame, Therapiniano, Lush Lips. Any Tim? Or do we have to wait for your video to know who that single will be?
Maybe
Des Moines,
Okay.
Iowa.
Yeah, you got a spot.
Big ass.
Prairie Meadows.
Felipe, I will tell you, check out on Thursday morning. The Formula and I will be releasing a Capping the Card episode to where we will go through our top pick and value pick for every race on the Saturday Churchill card.
Yep.
Check that video out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you bet those bets and you're not successful, SPN Nation will refund you plus 30% rebate.
That's right.
Wow.
Trusty's in the house, though.
Okay,
He's got all that Canadian money, though.
35%,
So
yeah.
he needs to do 30% just so it equals because it's Canadian money.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And there's tariffs on top of that, too.
Tariffs,
So,
yeah,
you know.
35% tariffs. Yeah, exactly.
And the guy doesn't
Jokes
lose.
just write themselves.
Huh?
That's true.
He doesn't lose, so yeah.
Yeah.
But Sully, with the Des Moines, Iowa thing, is that actually a real place?
Yeah, Prairie Meadows.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a real city in America or no. I thought it was
Hombre.
Prairie Meadows for the Iowa Festival of Racing. Nobody's done
Yeah,
that.
man.
Sully, I love
Pretty
you, brother.
sure.
I wish I could have met you at Keeneland. Tim said he met you.
Yeah.
He seemed like a normal guy. I was really shocked.
Yeah.
Tim was like, he seemed like a really normal, like classy type dude. I was like, damn. You know,
But
I was impressed.
that's the impression you get of anyone that you meet from the lounge that seems like a normal dude. You're like, whoa, interesting.
No,
They do exist.
Sully's humor comes across.
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
No,
totally.
you see,
We got great
you
people in
see
the lounge. I
everybody-
did.
Look, every time somebody sees anybody from the lounge, they're like,
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them all.
That has happened.
Well played. Well played.
There was this guy named Mike Witten. I don't know if you guys remember him or not. I haven't seen him in the chat tonight, but
Not tonight, but he's been
very
around
stuck-up
lurking.
snob in person. Very disappointed. Longtime friend of the show. Met him in person at Keeneland. Tim and Sean and I stood hand in hand to meet the venerable Mike
Yeah.
Witten.
Yeah.
And he literally
May-
spit in our
Snub.
face and told us that he was above us. Snub.
Snub.
Yeah.
The mayor of
Snubber.
Turfway.
Yes.
The
The guy had
mayor of
taken
Turfway.
cold weather live shots of Turfway Park, which God bless you for doing that. But damn.
Do they race
Yeah,
in the cornfields in Iowa?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what they do, Scott. They it's kind of like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. It's an amazing scene.
all
I
right,
love that
guys.
visual.
Shoeless Joe Jackson comes through
All
the
right,
wall.
you gotta get back.
I hate to break this up, but
Yeah.
you know what time it is?
All right.
All right.
Boom, bada bing, boy.
Okay. So in this race here at Assiniboia Race 4, here we have again one of these things where the morning line horse is 3-2 and he's above it at 8-5. We have Jerry Gorno, Henry Witt. Remember that horse that Dunn that came up to win the Assiniboia Derby a couple of years ago. This is the Henry Witt Jr. Bruno Chicken Dance of the West. thing that pilgrimage to Assiniboia.
How was that?
That was my phone.
Phone's ringing, dude.
It's off the hook. You got a message. Exactly. What do you call it? Yeah. So, yeah.
Phone's ringing, dude.
Thank you, Donnie.
That's it. That's it.
See, that's it, exactly. I get that at least once a night.
How was that loaded up, dude?
Exactly.
That's me. That's
Exactly.
me. Just for this occasion,
Well,
when Sean's fax goes off.
Yeah. That is at least once. Exactly.
At least.
So let's bring back the horses here so we can actually see where they are.
Absolutely.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, so in this race, so I was the 2, was my first pick. The second pick was the 4, the Devin Gittins and Bell. This horse ran a very nice second last night and smack over line. Who really just dominated the group at 7.5, but cuts back, and I think the cutback might be just what the horse is looking for. And my third pick was Thirsty Baby, Wendy Anderson, by 21%. This horse has run 2 solid races. Third off the layoff probably will be his best. So I was 2, 4, and 7.
Yeah. Not exciting. I'm with you on that.
No.
But that's how I capped it without knowing the odds.
Tim, what you thinking, my friend?
Who's taking this one?
He's yours.
I mean, I thought, and again, you guys know how I cap it when I do the daily racing form. I turn off morning line odds. I don't know who the favorite is, but I thought the 2 was much the best in here. And look, it's just like I said a couple of races ago, and we've already seen it. Jerry Gorno, he's back. Look for him to catch fire. Look for his barn to make a statement here. I really think it's going to happen, and I think the 2 is much the best in here. Underneath, I think it's 4, 6, 7 and those 3 horses, and you can. I've got 4 and 7. I like to throw the 6 in at a price, but I think that between those horses, you've got it pretty much covered. So,
yeah.
So what are we doing?
All right. So it says 0 minutes, so we might as well get this done. Let's do it. So this is what we're doing. We're keying the 2 on top with the 4, 6, 7 for $2. Cost you 12 total. That is the play.
All right. All right. Let's get it. Let's get the price in there too with the 6. We can get that 6 in there.
Yeah.
Then
It's
all
up,
good.
Bankroll is updated.
R.I.P. D. Wayne Lukas. I'm sure you guys talked about this already, but
Yes.
Yep.
absolute legend of the game. Hated to see that. I knew it when you saw the posts about he's went to the hospital and immediately retired. You're like, yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
Hey guys, all of a sudden, I don't know if you guys noticed, we just popped up to like 340 people watching.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody joining us.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
Hit the like and subscribe, folks. We love to see new folks. Put a shout out in the chat. Just say hello, if nothing else.
This is the guaranteed pick 4, which you guys know is one of my favorite bets at Assiniboia. I am singling the 2 here.
Are you doing one, Tim?
I always do a pick 4, so I think they pay really well, and I think it's a good
give me
bet.
yours real quick?
What's that?
Can you give me your pick 4 real quick? I'll do it.
Sure.
You
want me to put it in the chat or
just
put in the chat for the people.
You singled the 2 here?
Yeah, I singled the 2 here.
All right.
And then in the next race, I've got 2, 3, 5.
Yep.
And then I'm just going 3 and the 4.
Yep.
And then in the last race, I am going 1, 3, 10. 1, 3, 10.
And how much was that? 18?
putting it all in myself. So
I'm adding Jeffrey Fafa in there too, though.
There you go, Jeff.
At a price too.
Yeah, huge
I
price.
had to just for historical measures.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff Fafa.
We've all done a Jeff Fafa take tonight. Jeff Fafa.
The horse has no shot, to be honest, but
Yeah.
for historical measures, yeah.
Yeah, $18.
Yeah, $18.
All right, guys.
Mine's 24.
I'm gonna
'cause I
check
had
out.
Fafa, dude. All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Foreman,
Good luck
great
the
to
rest of
see
the way
you,
out.
man. Thanks, brother.
I dude putting in overtime from his car. The formula, big support. 335. Yeah, we're jumping up. We got some viewers now.
Yeah, loving it. Yeah.
Leo Cepeda. Nothing else to do. Thanks for the support, Leo. NHL and NBA are done. Nothing else to support. Thank you.
Celtics made some big moves. Holiday and now traded Porzingis. Yeah, they're now under the cap.
That was huge.
Yeah.
You got to deal with my Pistons, dude. Pistons are on the uptick.
No.
The 6-5 favorite locks up and in.
Man, that sucked to see Halliburton go down the same way.
Oh,
Boy,
Tatum right now, terrible.
His position.
And to think that him, Lillard, and Tatum all wear the number 0. Isn't that weird?
I saw an interesting thing. We can talk about it later, but about the shoes.
Yeah. Yeah.
About
But
the
all three wear.
shoes.
Next up, the lone man.
Isn't that weird that all three wear 0?
She's ready to go.
Got to be something to do the shoes thing, though. I'm serious.
And
And I'm no engineer, and I don't know shit about. I'm not a doctor, but it does seem to make sense.
Here we go.
Waiting on Thirsty Baby.
Thirsty
To the
Baby.
outside. The field is set. They're at the post.
And they're off.
And they're off.
Are you that much ahead, Tim?
What's that?
Are you that much ahead, or were you exaggerating your time?
Tim's already finished. They're in the winner's circle. We're still at
That's what I was wondering.
Sitting on the rail, Coranthos in fourth.
Tim's like, and they're off, and I'm still looking at it for 40 seconds.
No, I always say it before he does.
Yeah.
Because he always starts this race the same way. So
Hot cake. 50 to 1, bro.
Yeah, 50 to 1, trying to blow up the board.
Nah, 2 already won it. It's over. Thanks for coming.
On the outside, that's Thirsty Baby.
7.
Come on, 2.
Go on, 2.
Come
that's what
on,
we want.
quit.
2, 6, 7.
Yeah, come on. Quit there, 3.
They hit the head of the lane.
Go on, 2.
Seconds. And Hot Cake with a short lead. Coranthos.
Whoa.
Runs away. Look at that.
Look
Boom.
at this guy. Come on, 4. Get up there for the.
Hang on, 2.
Come on, 4. Get up there for
Come
3rd.
on, 4. Get up for 3rd. Get up for 3rd.
And it's gonna win by
Get up for
It's
3rd.
gonna
There
be
you
a
go.
winner. That's a winner.
Nice job. Nice
Nice
job,
hit,
Tim.
Timothy.
Tim coming
There we go.
through.
At least
There
it
we
came
go.
in
And the
order.
2
6
and
was
the 2
second, right?
single. We got the 2 single.
Yeah.
Was 6 second or 7?
2-7, right? No?
2-7-4. I mean, it turned out pretty chalky. We didn't get the 6 in there like I hoped,
Yeah, right. But still, yep.
but we'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take the single to start that pick 4 as well.
Absolutely.
Nice work, Timothy.
Good job, bud. That 2 was all over the track. Good Lord.
Thank God, because I don't think if he would have he brushed out wide naturally, not to block, I think just naturally, and it probably saved his ass because I think that 7 was that the 7 that was up on him at the top of the stretch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott, I totally agree. That was like an IRAD trip.
Yep. If he wouldn't have brushed out wide,
He did a little
Yeah,
hurt.
there's an inquiry.
yep. Because he did. He blocked him.
Yeah.
opposed to number 2.
I don't think it was bad enough to call it.
No, but it's worth looking at. You know, but
There
I
was
don't
no
think he did
danger.
it.
There was no danger. It was just a racing.
No.
Did they say inquiry? Because
Yeah.
they haven't posted it.
Yeah, he just said there's an increase.
They went the opening quarter 24-2. The half
Oh, maybe. Okay, no, maybe, so, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that he's just saying the post. They posted the thing. Okay.
115.
Damn, Poppy, you go to sleep right when we finally win something?
Ladies and gentlemen, Demario Bino.
I know.
Baby has claimed interference.
That was pretty chalky, but
Oh,
that's
they
Big
claimed
claim
interference.
Yeah. Dude, I got news for you. I got news for you. That horse just looked green. I don't know how old
Yeah,
that horse
yeah.
is, but
On 2 in the stretch run.
that looked like a natural drift. I don't think there was anything.
No inquiries
racing.
allowed, guys. We were
No.
moving. We were moving so well.
no. Objection 7 on 2.
See, exactly. There's no looking at the doozy happy hour. Exactly.
There's no way they take this 2 down.
No, zero chance.
Now in the winner's enclosure,
I'll be honest though, having to need that order, I was like, I saw him brush out. I think I even said it. Like I was like glad he did that.
Yeah.
Because that 7 might have had something, but it was not like
No More Misery by Midnight Blutes. Owned by Henry
it wasn't
Jr.,
dirty.
trained by Jerry
It was just
Gordo.
like a natural move. So
Yeah.
By Craven Badry. Time for the 6 furlongs. 115. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a rider's objection. 7 on 2. In
Pretty
the
There
stretch.
was no inquiry. That's good.
he's saying there is though.
Oh.
Objection.
Right, no, but there was no inquiry though. There was
Yeah,
just
right,
an
right.
objection,
Yeah,
which is
right,
good.
objection. Yeah.
Which I think is,
They're not going to do anything. There's no way.
If they do, I'll be making a call to Assiniboia.
There you go.
We got pull over there. You know, we know the people.
Is that? Yep.
I'm sure they would really listen to us. That's right, Joseph. If they take the 2 down, there'll be a riot. Hell yeah. He did brush up, no question, but it wasn't malicious. Actually, in that angle, did you see what happened?
The inside
got
horse.
hammered from the inside first. Watch this 2 gets brushed up hard right here.
The
Right there.
2's coming in on him. Yeah.
No, that was not who was on the inside of the 2.
Oh.
Because that's the 2 going up now.
Yeah.
I think that 2 brushing up was the late reaction from the. Is it the 4?
Yeah.
I guess went up on him.
But some is the 4. Look at the 4's really
Four was
coming in on the
drive.
2.
He got the 2 all off step.
Yeah, you got him off exactly. The 2 can claim on the 4. You know, if they
right. There'll be no changes.
Scott Letty. Do they even have stores today?
Come on, Letty. Have a little respect.
Tom thinks the objections.
After reviewing the films, the stewards have disqualified number 2 Caranthos for interference in the stretch drive with number 7 Thirsty Baby.
I think that's bullshit.
Order of finish.
Well, he did come out. Yeah, but he did come out.
Yeah, but the 4 hammered him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Wow.
Will become official.
That's brutal.
That's some bullshit right there.
Brutal. Tim, get on the phone.
Gonna make a call. Of course, we won't make a call. Assiniboia Downs has been a partner with the channel here for 3 years.
Yep, no, they've been
Love
great.
them.
I've seen
Stewards. Yeah, there
he
was
did
some
come over. I can't,
little dirty pool there, but I did not think it was the 2 who was playing dirty. The 2 got hammered. Sorry. They wanted Bino to win again. Yeah, Joseph, we lost everything there because of that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we had the 2 keyed on top, plus the 2 singled in the pick 4, and that just really just screwed us on all accounts.
Poppy, glad I dozed off now.
Wait, I
We'll be
want to
right
hear how
back, guys. I'm gonna go
Crazy
hang myself
bullshit.
in the shower curtain.
The South Tower
Let's see.
head-on shot.
But hang on here. The 2's in the middle here.
Listen to what he says.
In orange, that's number 7, Thirsty Baby. And just to the right in white is number 2, Caranthos. You can let it go from here.
The horse on the inside comes up and hammers the 2.
Down.
Boom, right there.
Number
And that's
2,
what drunk drives him.
Caranthos comes out and interferes with the path of
That's
number
bullshit
2.
right there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
dude,
He
that's
didn't even
crazy.
talk about the other way.
I think the 2 got spooked by getting bumped from the inside, right?
And the
I mean,
South
look, he
Tower
lost his
head-on
back
shot.
legs right
Yeah, he
there.
lost his back legs. He almost went down.
Number 2, Caranthos.
So now he's
That's
like, oh
bullshit.
shit, I'm getting the hell out of there. So he goes to the right.
In
That's
orange.
garbage. Garbage call.
Number 2,
Sorry,
Caranthos.
Assiniboia. Wrong call.
7.
I don't even care about my $10 I lost or whatever, but
Yeah, because this
That's a
4
bad call.
comes out like 7
yeah,
packs.
he
How-
almost knocked, like Tim said, he knocked
Yeah.
his ass end out
yeah,
from under.
yeah.
He
How
almost
does the
knocked him
4
down.
not get the 4? Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
that's garbage. That's garbage. Sorry.
That's
Fourth-
I mean, I agree that he came out, but it wasn't his
sure.
fault.
I saw it happen live. I was like, he
The
came
4,
out.
the
and I'm
4
like,
should have been deemed the one that. Yeah.
15 minutes
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Uncle
four
Sully
should have been
said
deemed-
bullshit in the chat. You're right, sir. That's garbage.
All right.
All right, moving on.
We are going to win this
What are
race.
you gonna do? That was fucking bullshit.
We are going to win this race.
Sorry, it's not the lounge. I forgot.
We are going to win this race, and we're going. The only reason he drifted is because he got bumped. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
Joe. Joey
Yeah,
Myers
no,
said
the
it
four,
best.
the
That's
four
exactly what I'm
definitely
saying.
came in on the 2.
I guarantee
No doubt.
if the 2 wouldn't have got dosed by the 4 on the inside there, he would not have moved.
Yep.
He
Yep.
got spooked, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as getting fouled going into the lane in basketball and then, making a move to your right or left because you're getting fouled. It's the same thing.
Exactly.
The 4, if you want to take the 4 down, good. Yeah, it's bullshit. Whatever. Moving along. Short memory in this game, folks. Malathot with a kick in the nuts, yeah. Because watch, dude. The 2's running a sound race.
It's actually the 3 right there. That
3, it's the 3, yeah. You're
The
right.
3, excuse me. Yeah, the 3.
3 went up and mosh pitted him. I agree. The 7 may have won that anyway.
I
but it
don't
wasn't
think he
because of the
does.
2's.
I
It
don't
wasn't
think
because
he-
of the 2's tactics.
I don't think he does win that. I mean, I think it's a little closer, but I don't think he beats him. And to me, that's the call they're supposed to make. Does it cost him the race? I don't think it does.
No, I agree. There was a question: would the 7 have been able to go by him if the 2 doesn't move up? Fine, but who caused the 2 to move up?
Yeah.
It was the 3 horse. The 3 went up there and Pantera mosh pitted him. Yeah. What are you gonna do? $71.80. Is that bankroll updated?
Yep.
Yes.
We are going to bring it back big time this race. I have my pick of the
Tim,
night.
what do you say we run back a big pick 3 then instead? Late pick 3. You guys want to build one together?
Sure.
Build a bear.
Build a bear.
Oh, there's still the music on. All right. All right.
Anybody's having some drinks tonight while watching the lounge or the Tuesday night lights?
Yeah.
Drop that in there. What are we doing? Anybody winning some big bets? Anybody losing big? What are we doing? Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody.
Malathot, a living legend. By the way, if you guys do not know Malathot 74, a living legend in the game.
He is a living legend. Exactly. Yeah.
We had the pleasure of spending a couple of days with him in Keeneland last year.
Yep. Yeah.
Hopefully, well, I hoped this year, but we got rained out. But next year, brother.
Yeah.
Uncle Sully, is horse racing Twitter still a thing?
It is still a thing. Yeah.
I've recently, well, actually, I was never like SPN Nation, Colin Sheehan on the team, and I think Riders Up, big Twitter guys. I'm not. I just can't. And here's why. It has nothing to do with horse racing, other than Swift Hitter and all that garbage. I can't do all that. But I also can't do the politics and the things that come along with all that. So I choose to not engage with social media, which has been a healthy choice. What do you think of that, Sean?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a healthy choice because it's so, to me, I'm very like opinionated in them. I get angry about stuff.
Yeah.
I can't read some of the crap I read on that stuff with the politics between Trump and Biden and then Trump and this and that. I can't. Because I read that and my eyes bulge out of my head and I just want to die.
Yeah.
So I don't do it.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, I agree. I agree. The mute and block button. Love it, Colin.
And Sean, I know you're a mute and block button, Colin. You're right, but dude, how many times can you hit that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just chose to disengage. And you guys are legends in the Twitter game. I can't do it. So thank you for representing us on Twitter. But damn. I got no interest. It's like trying to reason with my junior high school kids.
Yeah. We have a late scratch, by the way, here just in the race race 5-2. Okay. Yeah, a lot of her scratched.
Thank you. Bird pipe. All right.
The freshman.
Colin, are you going to jump in here and give us some hints here? Because, once in a while, Colin's a huge failure as a bettor. Huge failure.
But he doesn't do well with the sleepy pick.
But once in a while, he'll come in here and do it, Tim's scratched for the next. No, Tim is not scratched.
I'm out. I'm scratched.
Tim was probably getting a refill, is my guess.
That's exactly what Tim was doing.
Yeah, baby. Is Swift Hitter still going?
Yeah, but I barely watch and read that. He's still going.
Years ago, ever since the whole Mickey thing and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wish big success in life to Swift Hitter. But yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Come on, Colin, get on here, boy.
What the hell are you doing in bed, Colin? Get up and get online.
Yeah.
That's an Emmy award-winning, Oscar nomination quality person here. We got to have him. Who are we without Colin?
Yeah.
We're nothing. Felipe likes a 7 in the free press stakes. Okay. So I guess we should go one race at a time here, huh?
Yeah.
Race 5.
Oh, for the pick 3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm 3-5.
3-5 in this leg?
Yep.
Okay. What about race 6? And Tim, chime in if you hear something you don't like.
No, I was 3 and 5 here.
Okay.
I've got them the other way around.
'Cause
5-3.
I'm going hard on this pick 3. I don't bet that much lately, so yeah. Sean, your picks, you're like deadlocks to you must haves in race 5 here. I'm
3.
sorry, race 6.
Have to have the 3.
Blue Sky Jade.
Yeah. In the 5th or the 6th race?
6th.
6th. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Let me see
4.
here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For 6th race. Yeah. Let me do it right now. Yeah. Must use for race 6. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. 1 second.
Tim, jump in if you need.
Yeah, I mean, the 4 is going to be a big favorite, but I've actually got the 3 on top in there. We'll talk about that next race. But 3 and 4 was the 2 horses I used in that race in my pick 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I was the same. 3 and 4.
That's it.
3 and 4. Yep. That's what I was.
Oh, I need
Race 7.
I love the 1 in the last race.
1, and I think Tim, you looked at 3, right?
1, 3, 10.
Yeah. That's my That's my 3.
You got to go pretty deep there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a horizontal.
I'm going $2 late pick 3. And we're gonna hit that bitch. 3, 5, 3, 4 with the 1, 2, 3, 10. Because I have to have Fafa in there just in case.
There you go.
All right. So let's get back to race 5. 5 minutes to post. 352 folks in here. Georgie Peak, what's up?
Hey, George. Hot Rod's got a 5 with a 3, 6. Okay, so Tim, who are your top 3 here, my friend?
Yeah, I've got the 5 on top. I think Totalizer looks really good in this spot. So basically, been running optional claimers. The last time was a little bit up, but the big thing here is that note the change from Paris to Rashad Knights.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a huge move for this horse. So should move forward, and that should be enough to get this one over. When you look at the speed figures of that horse, they're quite a bit better than everybody else. Mr. K is one that I really like in here for Jared Brown. I think it's more an underneath play. Badu, he finishes underneath, but can't get in the winner's circle. And this is a horse that, if you look 2 back at 6 furlongs, had an okay off the layoff, and then came back at 5.5. Wasn't enough because needed more distance, but was really closing really well in that race. Now gets back to 6 furlongs and should move forward off of that. And then lastly, the 7 with Bino getting up on back on this one. This is one that the numbers say are moving forward every time, 45, 54, 60. So just keeps getting better a little bit, but really has yet to finish on the board at the distance or at Assiniboia, but this might be a spot to finish underneath. Definitely an underneath play. I think that the 5 and the 3 and the 5 are the 2 tops, and I was just trying to find somebody to finish underneath.
Yeah. Love it. Okay.
But I wish the 5 wasn't 3 to 5 because I do think the 5 is much the best.
Okay. So now, okay, it's my race, correct? Okay. So now my Hot Rod's doing a 5 with 3, 4 with 1, 3, 10. Okay. Here is my play of the night. It is the 3 Mr. K is my play of the night, and I'll tell you why. Okay? If you look 2 races ago, Mr. K ran against Totalizer, right? And Totalizer beat him, held well, and he was 3rd by 7.5 lengths. Okay. Now, if we go look a little deeper, we see that Totalizer had Paris on him and was carrying 113 pounds. Okay, now tonight Totalizer is carrying 124 pounds, which means he's gained 11 pounds since he last raced against Mr. K. Mr. K has been consistently carrying 122 and is 122. If he was only he was 3rd, but he was getting a huge weight break with Paris. Now, obviously, Knights is a huge up thing, but I think the 3, with the weights now being totally different, I think the 3 could actually catch the 5 tonight, and I think that is I think he is going to beat the 3-5 favorite with that weight switch.
I will say that Hombre, in my notes, I put the top exacta of the night, the 5-3-3-5. So
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's the 3-5? What's the 5 and 3 and 3-5 paying, my friend?
let me take a quick look. The 5-3 is the lowest, paying $4-1, $8. The 3-5 pays $12.50.
$12.50 for what, $1 or what, or for 2?
2 for 2.
And then and what does the 5-3 pay?
The 5-3 pays $8.
1 and 4-1, basically. Yeah.
$8. Okay.
Yeah, 4-1, 6-1.
Okay. Okay. Ring that bell.
He's ready to go already. Caught me off guard, Sean.
All right. This may not be the popular pick, but I am going to go. I'm just going to do a $10 exacta box 3-5. And I think the 3 is going to catch the 5. And I think the 3 is going to catch the 5.
I mean, with that being our bet, I hope the 3 finishes on top.
Yeah. No, but I think the weight thing is going to be, I hope down the stretch, that 11-pound difference between when they faced last time. Is it
3-5 box, right?
Yep, 3-5 box. Yep. I'm just checking just one thing just for the sound here. Sorry, my friends. Thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight.
356 right now.
Yeah, very impressive.
Love to see it. You love to see it.
Zero missed the post. There we go. Now we go back. I agree, Joseph. Doesn't matter if it's
100%, Joseph.
Finn's out on feet.
I'll be right back before this race starts.
Yep, no problem. Yeah. Now, Tim, have you? What do you call it? How's the weather looking for Saturday for the big card?
All I know is it's been pretty darn hot here the last couple of days. I don't think we've got any rain in the forecast anytime soon. So as far as I know,
okay, that's good. All right.
I actually
just hope the turf doesn't.
Actually, just looking at it, rain showers in the morning, possibility of some thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Oh, for Saturday? Oh no.
Yeah,
okay.
For Saturday.
Gotcha.
So there is a chance for some rain.
There is. Okay. %10% chance of storms. Okay.
They're scattered, though. I mean, when you get scattered thunderstorms in this area, you might have lots of people getting rain around you, and where you're at never gets any. So,
yeah. Gotcha.
Hopefully that's the case.
Yeah, hopefully that is the case. Yeah. Have you ever gone to see the Louisville Bats play, Tim?
I have, yes.
Yeah. Is it a fun time?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Slugger Stadium. I like it. Against the Grain Brewery right there.
Yeah.
Drop in and have a beer.
There you go. If anyone was following along, I hit the late pick 5 at Woodbine Mohawk,
Nice.
and I was a guest handicapper for now who picks, and I just hit
Joseph, they are the Reds farm team.
Yeah. It sounds like a fun time, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little stadium.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
Right downtown.
We're getting close to the post.
Sean, how much was the pick 5?
Let me see. I can tell you right now. I was trying to focus on us, but obviously when you're live. So, $220.51.
Very nice.
Oh, you can always ask Joseph. Absolutely. Yeah. For $2, it paid $220, $220.51.
Yeah, make sure you're following Sean on X because he is now putting out he always has put out his picks, but now he's a regular there, so he's always done well.
I had a 1-5, missed the early pick 5, and we got it home in the last one. Here we go, but let's get this one home.
Anano Caro's turn.
Let's see if the 3 can turn the things.
Totalizer.
Inano Caro.
5 favorite. Locks in. Just 2 left to load. Kate's Princess.
I'm just wondering why anyone would need an expensive midget. Just a question.
This is just an observation.
Number 4. The number 4, expensive midget.
They're all set.
As opposed to a cheap midget, you know?
Here we go.
Let's go. 3-5.
Come on now.
From the inside, Anano Caro is showing a little bit of speed, but so is Del.
Well, yeah, everyone go,
5 on this 5.
Yeah, everyone go for the lead there. Exactly. Let's have a 21 and 3.
3 and the 5 are both in the back.
Yeah, the fastest quarter ever in Assiniboia history.
Yeah, great.
Only 3 lengths off.
23, they're flying for there up there. That's
Yeah,
like,
they've been going a lot slower. So the 3's got the inside path, the 5 is going wide.
Come on, you two.
It's a fluke. Totalizer moving up sharply.
And the 3's got the
Looking
weight. Then.
good. Looking good for our boys.
Come on, 3. Get up that rail. Come on.
He's going for the rail.
Get
Come
this
on,
3
3.
up the rail now. He got the weight advantage. Come on.
Come on, 3.
Come on, 3. Get this 3 up the rail now. Come on. Come on, 3.
Draw the 3 up. Draw the 3 up.
Get that rail.
Draw
Come
the
on,
3 up.
rail.
Draw the 3 up.
Rail 3. Up that rail.
On this field, the favorite wins by
Ooh,
3.
close.
Very close for
I think he still held on 5-3, but he made it closer than he needed to at the end.
Yeah. We'll see.
It was almost like Badu kind of like eased up at the end.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I still think he held on.
Yeah, he
We
did.
should-
I think so too. 5-3. Was that a $4? It's going to be 4-1 on that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's paying $840 for 2. So if we got it for 10,
Hell yeah.
Let's hope he
Love
held
to
on.
see it. You love to see it.
What's up, John?
Haley? How are you doing, Bob?
Definitely the 5. Let's see here.
We're sweating his 3 getting up on the rail because he held
on.
He held on.
Asleep at
He
the
held
end
on.
there, but yeah, I think he got it. Yeah, it had to have been 5-3, right?
Yep.
The Stewards opposed to number 5, Totalizer.
Photo for
As the
place.
race winner, a photograph.
Don't F us again, ASD. God damn it.
They went the
I'll say it.
Nah, the three held on.
It had to, yeah.
Seconds. 5 furlongs.
If you're
1
just tuning in,
minute.
we got jointed out of our last bets, but we'll forgive them.
13-3.
Long-time partnership, yeah.
Short-term memory.
That's right. That's right, Sean. Good.
That
Very
what-
good,
what's-
Sean. Very good.
What's the cancellation of that 2 cost me this pick 4?
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you.
The disqualification in the
Yeah, I
last.
went hard on that pick 4 too. Harder than I said. Only to be killed by a bad call by the stewards. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Hot Rod. That's what we talk about all the time, turning a 1 to 5 into a 4 to 1.
Hot Rod, I don't want to hear that. Your success is my failure. Assuming he's talking about the last race, right?
No, he's talking about the exacta here, the 1 to 5 favorite.
Okay. Sorry.
We got a
I
4
thought
to
he was
1.
talking about the
We got a 4 to 1
disqualification for the last
exacta instead of a.
Yeah. There
Oh
you go.
my God.
Results of the photo show number
5-3. We held on. They didn't
Woo!
screw us.
Yeah.
Look out, folks. Folks, we're here.
It's a fluke.
What's up,
Now
Paul?
entering the winner's enclosure.
Paulie
The official
Nolan,
winner
a longtime
of
supporter
Wow,
of
that
the
was
channel.
5.
We
And
And
love
that was fast.
to see it.
840.
That's number 5, Total
340, I'll
So
take
that
it.
will be $42.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out, folks. We really appreciate the patronage, Paul Nolan from, is it Ireland? Scotland?
Yep. Ireland.
Ireland, yeah. Out there in an Irish pub, it's like 6 a.m. there. We're having a great time. Having a Guinness, a warm Guinness.
Nope.
Whoa, we're seeing Sean's bankroll here. Is that
Yeah,
Tim?
it's in a huge bankroll. Yep.
$21.89, whatever it says. Yeah.
Yeah. Not playing much tonight. This is
By
my.
the way, secretly, Sean, it's better than my bankroll on TV.
Yeah, right now I actually have. Yeah, I actually have 2 accounts, but I use this one to use the audio. I actually don't bet on this one. The one in a game race may be dangerous if it doesn't have to fuel with half the field. Duel, yeah, no, I hear you. Poppy's glad he woke his ass up for that race.
Poppy, I'm with you, dude. I'm an old man. We're all old in here. This is senior citizens radio.
Yeah,
I mean,
Hot
if you're
Rod.
into
Yeah.
horse racing, you're
Yes,
probably
he
a
is.
senior citizen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, he is. Yep, he is.
Yeah, Hot
This
Rod.
is-
Tomorrow, the Formula and I are going to cap the card for Churchill for Saturday. So we will put that video out. It will drop on Thursday morning. You'll have an opportunity to see our top picks and our value picks for every race.
Yeah.
Now, why is Felipe saying that about me?
Hombre is cold-blooded.
I'm very chill, usually. No opinions. What do you want me to talk about, Felipe? Come on now. You want to talk politics? No, I don't. But, very nice. Ever try capping Canterbury? Yeah, we have. Yeah. I think we've done fairly well at Canterbury.
We did, yeah.
The formula's
Yeah,
definitely good.
For me,
The formula's
I've
been really well
played-
at Canterbury, actually. Yeah.
I only play that track on really big days, but yes.
Yeah.
The formula has done. I can commend him for his work on, like, I would say 60% of the tracks in America. Canterbury definitely at the top of that list. There's going to be some shitty tracks. He's not good at Aqueduct. Saratoga he hates, and he can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think
probably
Canterbury
will.
is one of his legendary tracks. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Colin just put here, Doubling Down episode is also going to drop on Thursday. So we got a couple of things coming out here.
Any special guests, Colin, or no? Can we drop it, or is it too secretive?
Well, I know that Vinny is now going to be the regular co-host, but they will still have special guests between the two of them.
Yeah.
Vinny Blonde, a legend in the TTP world. So, yes. Good.
Just Colin and Vinny.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, answer this. So all new look this week, Colin is talking about, but yes, he will be on the NESN network.
I believe it's called Nesson.
Nesson, whatever.
Yeah.
In that shitty northeast region of fake New York, yeah. The fake New York region of the northeast, yeah.
They start on NESN
Isn't
in
that what's
July.
called, Sean, the fake New York region?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Terry Hunter region
we
of
have
Boston.
10 times more titles than they do. They only have like 3 titles.
The Tory Hunter region of Boston. Yeah.
Exactly. New York has 2 teams and they only have 3 titles. You know?
Whoa. What are you talking about?
Well, like they have 2 teams in every sport, and like in the last 20 years, they've had like 3 titles, and 2 of them are the team that plays in New Jersey.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
The Yankees. When's the last time the Yankees won? Like 08?
2009.
9. Yeah.
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 They're the one. Yeah.
Well, they're a pile of shit too. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Nobody loves to see the Yankees lose more than me. So yeah. How many thanks, John. Thank you. For clarification, John, the Lions have never even been to one.
Yeah.
Thank you for adding, though. Great.
Thanks for salt in the wound there.
Yeah. The closest we got was 2 years ago when we lost a 17-point lead at halftime. So thanks for acknowledging, though.
Yeah.
We do have the best team the Lions have ever had right now, though. So maybe it's our window, maybe
Duval.
Christ.
That's Jacksonville, isn't it?
At least that's not my shit. That Duval guy, if that's your coach, I don't even know his name. I do know it, but I'm going to pretend like I don't. If that guy's hired as my coach, fuck that. Sorry. NFL hot rod. And I'm in the Southeast, which is a very college football country down here. This is SEC country, and I'm NFL, so it doesn't work. I'm down here with the Bama kids, the Gamecocks kids, the Auburn kids. Well, I'm NFL all day. John, you cannot sit here. You're just like Sean. Are we still glazing the Tom Brady days?
No.
Congrats.
I haven't done that.
Rub each other's balls with baby
done
oil
that.
and make each other feel good. You're great. It was a great decade. It's over. Your team fucking blows. And nobody loves to see it more than me. And you know what? You're going to have, by the way, before Tom Brady, the team was horrible for 50 years. And it's going to be horrible for the next 50
The lounge.
And nobody enjoys it.
The lounge.
Nobody enjoys
this
it.
isn't the lounge.
Sorry. 10 minutes to post here. Race 6.
Only winners in the.
Only winners at Tuesday Night Lights. Yeah. Sorry. All right. I'll sketch off. This is why I don't join.
No, you should.
Yeah. There we go.
Yes. 100 degrees today for sure.
It was 96 here, so we didn't get up to 100. Pretty close.
It was 99, I think, here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 103. We were 103 in Boston.
Oh, up there it was?
Yeah, 103 today.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was
It's
brutal.
actual?
Yeah, we were 98 yesterday and
Wow.
103 today.
Wow.
We
We were 96 yesterday. I think 99 today.
It was burning today.
I think it's going to be 101 tomorrow.
Yeah. Whoa. Called him Jaden Daniels the next Brady.
Whoa, Jaden Daniels. Really?
Whoa.
I mean, he beat the shit out of my Lions, but I don't know, dude. Because can we be honest?
He's
Felipe,
good.
no disrespect, but the year before we were all just blowjobbing Stroud, right, for the Texans. Then he took a step back, right? Easy when a rookie comes out and has a celebration party. You just got to be a little easy.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Jaden was great. I think he's great. But Stroud for the Texans was great the year before. Then last year, a little struggle. Easy on that. But yeah, he's good. He's definitely good.
All right. So in the sixth race, Tim, would I help you out here?
Let's do it.
Climbing purse 13,000 for 3-year-olds and up 3-year-olds. Yeah, I really like this too. Shema M. That's my first pick. Here we go. Jerry Gorno, Henry Witt. Where have we seen this team before? This horse came in second. I love the switch to Baudry here, right? And now, interesting, folks. If you look, the 4 was even money favorite, right? And Sherry, it was claimed, right? But now, interesting, Baudry had ridden the 4, and now where does Baudry end up? The 2. You know, so I know it was claimed, but usually when you're winning, you like to try to get the same jockey. But the 2 is on with Jerry Gorno. Now, Baudry's his rider, so I mean but I'm saying I think that does speak volumes, and I think this 2 in this level has run very consistent at this level. I think he's found the right sandbox with the friends here. Ran a very nice second last time at 7.5. Going from Cumberbatch to Badger is a huge change. So I'm 2, followed by the 4, who you have to respect, certainly. And then the 1, Charming Charlie in third. But my long shot, and I think Tim liked this horse, the 3, Blue Sky Jade, could definitely make the trifecta, especially with Whitehall going long. What are we thinking, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Look, if you look at the 4, obviously off past performances, you look at that last race, and that was pretty good. But the horse was claimed, and it's coming out of the top trainer's barn and going into a barn that is not the top trainer. Okay, so definitely a step down, as you mentioned, gonna change jockeys and everything. So the horse is good, but I think there's enough changes to say, okay, let's try to beat this horse. And I love the 3 in this position. When you look, and we're going to be going 7.5 furlongs. So let's take a look at the 3. The 3's only raced the last 2 races at Assiniboia after coming in from Arapahoe. And if you look, both of those races were shorter. We went 6 furlongs. We went 5.5. Now we're stretching out to 7.5. So now we're going 2 turns, 7.5. I think this horse likes the distance. If you look the distance, the horse has raced 13 times and been in the money, 9 out of 13 in the money. Most of those were seconds, but this is not the fields this horse has been running against. And Whitehall, as we all know, loves 2 turns. So when the races start going at 2 turns at Assiniboia, Whitehall moves forward. He moves to the front of the pack. So I love the 3 in this position. I think the 4 is going to be over bet. And then behind those, I did have the 2, Shemayim. I did have that one in Jerry Gorno as my third pick. And if I was to add one more, I think that the 5's another one that could be an underneath pick coming out of a train. But one more thing about the 3, when you look at trainer jockey Dewey Williams and Whitehall, they've raced 5 times together at Assiniboia this meet. They won 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
3 out of 5, 60%.
3 out of 5. Yeah,
60% winning. I'm gonna take a shot at that.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm getting 9-2 instead of 9-5. I'm gonna take that all day.
Yeah.
Ombre, do you have any thoughts as you were looking over anything or no?
I don't see getting around the 4, to be honest, but the 3 too. Yeah, it's a 4 and the 3 to me. I don't know. I agree with you.
Interesting.
I think we have to go 4-3. 4-3.
2.
I'm glad we have that in the pick 3. Late pick
The
3.
2, the 4, and the 5 all have $4,000 still in the pick 4 live money.
The 2. Let me see if I can get there on the 2.
I really love my 2. 6-1. The value.
Let's see. Mark Crandall says 3 is the third choice in the daily doubles. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, it's right there.
I really hope the 3 can get home. 3 at this point, 3 minutes to post. 4-1. I think that's going to drop, though, right? That's not realistic.
No, the 4 is going to take so much money that I think that we get that.
Well, hell yeah, let's go.
And that's why I like it so much. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to play an exact box, a key box 3 with the 2-4.
Well,
so just say key box. I'm keying the 3 with the 2-4, 3 over the 2-4 and a 3 under the 2-4. But I definitely think that that this 3 gets
3 over the 2-4. You mean?
What's that?
3 over the 2-4 key box. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3, 2-4 or 2-4 with 3.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So $20.
$20 weight.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Solid play.
Yep.
I think it's very solid play.
And also at that point, you can root for one of the underdogs to get on top. If you
they're coming down the lane, and
Yeah, and if something crazy happens in this 4, gets out, and we get the 2-5 or the 5 or the 2-3 or the 3-2, then we're in business.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Because each of them are paying about $90 for 2, and we got it for 5.
One is very interesting, but I'll let it beat me. Yeah. Hot Rod's got a 3-4 with a 2-3-4-5. Good luck, Hot Rod. Gatekeeper's got the 5 to show.
Yeah, the 5 was my underneath play, the one that I mentioned a second ago that I think is one that definitely could be a third place finisher.
Look at this. Almost 400 people tonight join us tonight. Thank you to everybody.
Let's go. Love to see it. You just love to see it. Yeah. So yeah, the 3 here, the 3 would be money for all of us, I think, right?
Yes.
5 to show. Great.
I'll be right back momentarily, guys. For the race.
Sounds good.
Sean, no breaks. No breaks. He's going to be fined.
He's going to take a shot of bourbon.
Yeah. Penalized. He'll be penalized for his malfeasance. Let's see. Hot Rod. I don't think the 6, 7, or 8 has a chance here. I'll be shocked shocked if I can correct you, Hot Rod. I'll be shocked if they even hit the board. Okay.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, Tim. The grammar Nazi got involved there, which I'm sure you are. Tim's a school teacher, military school guy. He cannot handle that. I'll be shocked, and I can't tell you,
No.
Tim. I work at an engineering firm.
Yes.
And the amount of time I see grammar like that, it's incredible. These are educated people. And I'll see something like that, and I have to describe it to like my coworkers, like that. That's a good example. Sorry, Hot Rod, to make an example, but I see.
Yeah, Tom, I definitely agree with the high five.
Really actually talk like that, guy. It's crazy. Go ahead.
No, Tom is talking about the high five. I was getting ready to throw a single high five out like I've done in the past. So
do it. Tim's a legend for that. Mark, I'm actually great at both. Thank you. You see that, Tim? Mark Randall. It's a good comment. It's actually pretty accurate.
yes.
I would say I'm not great at either. I'm good at both. How's that?
There we go.
All right. So as we head to the gate here, classic high five, ice cold, 34215.
Ice cold.
That's crazy. That's
3, 4,
crazy.
2, 1, 5.
That's crazy.
Wouldn't be the first time at
Joseph
Assiniboia.
Myers, you are absolutely correct, sir. And you know what? One of my best friends, he's an electrician. He's a multimillionaire. He has done electrical work in some of the homes of people you guys have heard of in the Metro Detroit area, such as Bob Seger, Kid Rock, Dan Snyder, the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. These type of guys. He's a multimillionaire electrician. He's wired bowling alleys into these guys' houses. Okay? He can't spell. We're in text message threads, and we have to correct him. And he's like, "Fuck you, you're stupid." And we're like, "Brian," my buddy's name's Brian. He's like, he'll spell something wrong. And I'm like, "You really not know how to spell that?" We're 50 years old at this point, and no, he's an idiot with spelling, but he's brilliant. So I'm not saying because you can't spell or your grammar's bad, you're stupid, but I don't accept bad grammar, guys. Sorry.
Tom Hollick's going 4 with 1 5 with 1 5 with
Look
2
at
3
Sean.
with 2
Look
3.
at Sean put me on the path immediately.
Yeah.
Sean, let me get back over here. Sean, hang on. Let me tell you how we got here.
Okay.
Hang on. This is good. It's worth it. I'm trying to find it. God damn, I can't find it. The grammar. Come on, Tim, help me.
I got it. It's on the screen.
Sean, could you read that out loud, please?
I don't think the 6 or 7 or 8 has a chance here. I'll be shocked if they even hit the board.
There you go. What's wrong with that sentence?
He was writing really fast because he was cashing his tickets.
No.
He's counting his hundreds from the 1 to exact.
He believes that was the right way to write that sentence.
No.
Who wrote it? Put it back up, Tim.
Hot Rod, who's been winning all night. He's probably the keyboard was probably filled with $100 bills on it.
He's got more money than all of us. Yeah. Put it back up. El Tapatio. Yeah. I'll be shocked if they. Yeah. I mean,
punctuation wasn't silent. It was just invisible.
I will warn you, if you come into the lounge with bad grammar, you're going to get called out. Sorry. Grammar Nazi Central. All right, Sean. So who's going to win this race?
All right, we're loading in the gate.
Yep, we're loading up. Who's going to win, Sean? Let's go now.
The 3.
3.
Thank you, Sean. I would like for the 3 to win. Yes.
He was just throwing his voice. He was doing his ventriloquism.
Yeah, exactly.
Close guide shade. I can already hear it. Let's go, baby. Yeah, we'll get back to that sentence. I want to reevaluate that sentence after the race here. I want to talk Oxford comma with you guys too, if we could, after this race.
Tom, the Rockford Files. I love the Rockford Files.
Wow, you guys are old. That's an old man shit right there, bro. Let's talk Oxford comma and Rockford Files after the break here, which will be like really illuminating for a lot of the young people. Yeah,
once outright is in the starting gate.
We're attracting a lot of young viewers with the Rockford Files. What was his name? Sam. What's that guy? The actor's name?
Sam,
what's the Rockford Files guy? Sam something, isn't it?
James Garner.
Whoa.
Sticks
Great
is
job by the gate
infectious.
crew.
James Garner.
Dawkins back aboard. 2 left to load. That Calabrese kid.
Calabrese kid.
On Captive Kitten.
Kitten.
Once again, for those playing along at home, 3-4-2-1-5.
And the rough. From the inside, Blue Sky Shade.
Blue Sky Shade.
Let's go, 3. Just finish
Whitehall. 9-1.
Just finish him, 3. Finish him.
On the rail, Charmin Charlie in third.
Go all the way around Whitehall.
Outside, making a bid 5 wide. That's
Tony Whitehall.
Up close early. Then the Calabrese kid. And it's Shamayim. And the early trailer will be outright. 25-4 the opening quarter. And Blue Sky.
Take him around, Antonio.
Let's go, Tony.
3/4 of a length. Joe's had enough. Creeping up on the outside in second, wrong direction.
Go ahead, Tony.
Third. Captive Kitten 4 wide in fourth. Charmin Charlie trying to move up on the inside.
I think Tony's got this, dude.
49-3.
Come on, Tony.
Now opens up by a length.
The force fading.
To the outside. Joe's had enough. We'll have to find.
Come on, 3.
Come on, Tony. Go ahead, Tony.
I need that 2 to get in gear on the outside.
Come on, Tony.
Here, 2. Come on, 3.
Tony.
Keep going now. Come on, 2.
Come on, Tony.
Come on, 2. Where are you, 2?
Come on, Tony.
Come on, 2. Here he
Come on,
comes.
Tony.
Come on, 2.
Come on, Tony. That's going to work good for that pick 3, bro. Bada boom.
Wrong direction in
Bada bing.
In third. Fourth is
What did I say about the 3? 9-1. We should have played him straight.
See it, bro. You love to fucking see it.
Oh.
Boom.
Club banger. 9-1 for the kids. For the kids at home. For the homeless kids, yeah. We got 403 people in here. Let's go.
Let's hoping that 2 would get up.
Yeah, me too. Please. But that pick 3, I got a $2 pick 3 alive and well. You love to see it.
Was it 3-5-2?
Yep, 3-5-2.
Ugh.
And if you heard me handicap the race, it was like 3-4-2-5.
Yeah. Hot Rod had the 3.
I'll take that 9-1 on top, though, Brody.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
but
look at this. Look at this. Mr. Grammer just got another a couple of Starbucks on his desk to go with the other $100 bills.
What do you get? 3?
3-4 with 3-2, 2-3-4-5.
Hot Rod Horse Player is a god, a living Christ.
He is hammering Assiniboia tonight. They have Hot Rod. They have run out of $100 bills because Hot Rod has them all.
Hot Rod, if you would please give us your email address or whatever, we'll be in contact with you so you could join next week.
127
he has
7.5
unlocked
furlongs,
Assiniboia Downs.
33
I'll
Right?
tell you what, that 2 getting disqualified is and killing my pick
It's
4
the
is
bane
pissing
of
me
my
off.
existence because I had a
Yeah.
$2 pick 4.
Yeah,
I just want to kill myself. Yeah.
that's gonna piss me off when this next
It's
race
gonna be
I
fucking
win the next
horrible.
race, and
Fucking horrible. Yeah.
that's gonna
place.
piss me off.
God,
Especially with that 9-1 right there. Most people didn't have the 3.
Yeah.
And I only had 2 horses in here. If you remember my pick 4, I had 3 and 4.
I have it.
That's number 3.
That's my grammar, Malathon. Fuck yeah.
Grandmer? His grandmer.
Malathon's a fucking lawyer, by the way. It's not like he's an uneducated man. Malathon, correct me if I'm wrong. You are an actual
Yes.
yeah. What are we doing?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't act like you're not an educated man. This guy's fucking got a law degree, bro. Malathon 74 is a legend.
2090, 690, and 410.
Woo!
I played him across, Tim.
See it.
I played him
Pick
across.
3 could be nice, bro. This pick 3 could be nice. And by the way, I think I have a couple of options here for the late pick 3.
What do you call
And
it?
by the way, by a couple, I mean 4.
I think
4 options, including Jeff Fafa.
Tim, I think we're really seeing these 7.5 furlong races. Antonio does not want to lose, like almost, he's just
Dude, when it goes to 7.5, I mean, you can't leave the guy off your ticket.
no, you cannot. You cannot.
And there were other reasons I liked the 3 in there and didn't like the 4, and I was kind of fading the 4. I wish I'd faded it a little more.
A $500 crazy hour free cash draw.
But we're gonna
Because it really sucks when you got it really sucks when your top pick is a $20.90 winner and you've got the 5 and the 2 underneath and you don't hit the trifecta. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
So Tim and Sean, what's our bankroll here?
So that's updated. I took mine out, so 73.80.
73.80.
I don't want it. I got it. Yeah,
I'm bringing us home. I am bringing us home.
Bring us home, baby.
I am bringing us
I'm
home.
gonna tell you, we'll have an opinion. I have an opinion, but we'll wait. 18 minutes. We got time.
Quick break.
Yep. I have. Yes, I am bringing us home.
But I can tell you, I have four horses for the final late pick 3, which is going to be good either way.
Yeah.
We're going, baby. We're going.
Yeah. And they've killed my horse too. I thought I'd get a price.
I'll have a chance.
No. I love him, but
so.
no.
I know. You're right.
That trip to Aqueduct was the worst thing that could have happened.
It's like if Jordan walked out of the Celtics tunnel tonight.
Yeah, but that was
he's a legend.
That trip to Aqueduct took everything out of that horse possible.
Yeah.
He just hasn't been the same horse at
It'd
all.
be like if when Tatum went down with the Achilles, if they were like,
yep.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to replace him is Michael Jordan. He walked out of the tunnel at 70 years old. You'd be like, yeah, it's not the same thing.
Yep, not the same.
Fafa, no.
Fafa, we're saying.
Well, I will be honest, Sean. My late pick 3, I put him in it. Why?
Because he's Jeff
Fafa.
Fafa.
Part of history. If he did it, it'd be so fun.
Oh yeah.
It only cost me $6 more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cost me $6.
Why not?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, Fafa's maybe way more than $6, so I'll lose it on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. We have 16 minutes to race 7. The finale here at Assiniboia Downs. Joey Myers said go home or go big or go home. Let's see. What else you guys have? Anybody else alive to the late pick 3, 4, 5? Anybody?
Yeah. Hot Rod's alive to the 1, 3, or 10.
I got 1, 2, 3, 10. So Hot Rod, we're riding together, bro. Yeah.
What do you got? 1, 2, 3, and 10?
Yeah, I got a $2 late pick 3.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. We all played our thing. Yeah. I'm alive to the pick 3 with 1, 2, 3, and 10. Jeffafa.
Jeffrey Fafa.
Tom's got a high five play, 1-8-10 with 8-10 with 2-3 with 2-3.
Wow. So he really likes judo. Huh? Okay. Poppy says 1. All
Yeah,
right.
that's my horse. That's my
Judo, yeah.
That's my
Hard
stable.
to bet against him.
You know, what is he 5 for 7 at the distance?
Yeah, tough to bet against him. We have 15 minutes to post, folks.
He
Last
gets Baudry. Baudry stays with him. 72 buyer the first time, 82 buyer the second time. He's getting better. You know, I just think this horse is out of street sense, bred by Gary and Mary West. I just think this horse is on a new level.
And if you know me, Sean, you know street sense is near and dear to my heart.
Yes. James B. Taffel, Carl Nevziger.
Yep. Bobby D, exacta box 10-1 with the 326. I will never be more amazed with Bobby D's bets.
Did you hear?
What's his new name?
We gave him a new name now.
Yes. Yeah. What is
First Bet Bobby.
First Bet Bobby. Bobby, I'll talk to the formula. We do have a shirt coming for you. We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
A jersey number on the back.
Yeah.
First Bet Bobby, number
Bobby.
1.
First Bet Bobby.
On the back, it'll be Bobby.
Yeah.
Number 1. On the front,
First
it'll be
Bet.
Trust the Profits logo. Yeah.
Love it.
A legend. Bobby D, always here. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. 391 folks on board tonight. So
Joseph staying just to see how Jeff Affad does in the finale. Love it.
Yeah. Joey, be careful. He'll probably run 4th. Sean, sound about right? Jay Fafa going about 4th place tonight.
4th or 5th. Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby D's got 10-1 with 326.
First Bet Bob. Scott Luddy will buy the jersey. Tim, we buy the jersey. First Bet Bobby D.
Yes.
Number 1 jersey. Bobby, where are you from? What's your city? We'll make it like an NBA jersey.
Jeff Papa.
This will be like a FBB. Make it like in the colors of your city.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah, tell me that trip to Aqueduct was the worst thing that could have happened to him. He left everything on the table in New York and just hasn't been the same horse.
No, he was a monster here, and then he came back from Aqueduct last year, and he was okay. And this year, he's just nothing.
He's nothing.
He's a hometown boy, bro.
Yeah.
Let the kid run at his house. You know.
But it drives me crazy that Kurt says Jeff Fafa, because if you're a Dunaway, if you know where the term comes from, it's Jeff Fafa.
Right. Did I piss you off, Fafa? Jeff Fafa?
Jeff Fafa.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Jeff Dunham. That's where Jeff Fafa comes from. Is Peanut. Does
Jeff Dunham?
A ventriloquist comedian.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah. And is that Peanut's the most famous?
I got you. I did not connect that. I never connected it, dude.
Yeah.
Jeff Fafa?
Jeff Fafa?
Okay, I got it now. Jeffrey Dunham,
right.
Funny. I think he gets beat bad tonight. 23-1. No respect on Fafa.
You know what surprises me though is in this race, the tin horse had a pretty easy win last time out, and I thought the 10 would be the favorite in here, and I was hoping the 10 would be the favorite in here and would take a lot of money.
He's close.
But I mean, the thing about the 10 to me is when you look at the 10, we're going 6 furlongs in here, and the 10 was out of gas in that 5 furlongs. So held on in that race, but would not have held on at 6 furlongs. So I don't think the stretch out is good for that horse. And I absolutely love the 1 in here, Judo. I think this horse is moving in the right direction, is moving forward. If you look, this horse has finished in front the last 2 times, even though the race 2 back was disqualified and placed 3rd in that race, but still won. So if you're looking on paper, this horse has crossed the wire first in the last 3 races. And I think in this one, he makes it 4.
We have 10 minutes to post. Figure it out, folks. 394 people in the fucking chat, so we're doing good. Okay, so Hot Rod Horse says the 5 in race 5.
Yes, 1, 3, 10. Yeah.
But I don't even like the 10 to finish in the top 2. Actually, my play in here was a 1-3 all trifecta.
Yeah.
Hoping to catch a price underneath.
1-3 straight all.
1-3 all straight up. That's what I'm playing.
I like that. Sean, you're playing it.
Yep.
It's Sean's race.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't expect the 1 to be 9-5 though.
Holy shit. That makes a whole lot of sense. Just saying.
Yeah, no, excellent, Joe. So that may not be a bad pickup at all.
Which one?
The 5 in the 5th race, they got claimed for 12.5, and he just run against this 1. So that would not may not be a bad claim at all. For
Totalizer.
12. Yeah. $50 on the 8 to win. Back end by Tappet. 5 furlongs, no chance. Who are these trainers? 6 probably too short too. Yeah. No.
Tom, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I had the horse on top. I was just hoping that the 10 was going to take all the money.
So we're just banging the 1.
That's what I'm thinking. He's definitely my horse.
Are we just banging the 1?
I told you I'm going 1-3 all in a trifecta for $2.
He's definitely my horse. Yeah, okay.
1 right now, currently 9-5. Seems fair. We don't want to move the needle here in the lounge with 400 people, but fuck. It's tough.
Shy.
I think it's only going to get worse from here, folks.
Yeah. Bob Jackson likes the 9 Magic Tiger.
Yeah, we love Magic Tiger. Pump that horse up. Everybody bet the 9 Magic Tiger. Yeah. That way Judo comes back down to like 3-1. There he is, 2-1, working.
By the way, my trifecta in the last race paid $212.20.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I keyed the 3 with the 2, 4, 5. My 3 horses underneath. So.
Wow.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. 6 minutes to go here.
So you love to see that.
Striker.
I just wish I'd played it for the channel.
Interesting. 2, 4. Interesting. Trying to see here. Excel. Let's see. 3, 4, 6, 5 minutes to go. Thank you to everybody. 400 strong tonight.
Sean, I'm gonna just throw this up really quickly because I had
Yeah.
I had somebody make a nasty comment on my X account about how I was saying things, and it wasn't, I wasn't. If you look right there, I'll just highlight it right here. $212.20 was what that paid. So that is what I played in that race. But I just hate when people say that just because I didn't play it for the channel that I was lying and bullshitting, and it's just like I don't do that. So.
Yeah, no. Tim, anyone who knows Tim, he does not. He says what he plays and doesn't. Yeah, he'd be the last person to do that. Trust me.
But I'm pissed off because I didn't play for the channel. That's all.
Yeah, no, exactly. But no, understood. Understood. Let's see. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to put my bet together here for us.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
And once again, I'm playing 1-3 all here. I'm playing a 1-3 all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't believe that the 1 is actually 2-1. I like that. Yeah, Malathot, it sucks. Every time, I've seen a couple other people on X get some hate and everything. And it's just like, just because you don't share your win with everybody else and give everybody else the payout, people think you're a liar all the time. And it's just like, dude, how many times do I have to lose in a row for you to realize that I'm not bullshitting because I just lost a shitload in a row just because I hit 1. It's like, it just happens to be a good hit for the night with the best winner of the night.
All right. There we go.
Bring us back, Sean.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hit the button. Do a $2 try key. 1 with the 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's a $40 bet.
3, 4, what was it? 8, 10?
3, 4, 6, 8, 10.
6, 8, 10.
Mm-hmm. Keep it simple. Sully, I'm putting him in my try for sure. The horse came in 3rd last time in the stakes race. It wasn't that far off, And when Whitehall gets on a roll, he gets on a roll. So he could definitely get up in the money.
There it is. Sean spending
40.
Yes, 40.
Yep.
40 of the bankroll.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes to post. 404 watching. Thank you to everybody tonight, as always. And we'll be back on Thursday night for the Cocktail Lounge.
Yes. Back at Churchill.
Yeah, and then make sure you'll watch out for Tim and Formula's video as they cap the entire Saturday big card at Churchill.
Yeah, I got a couple value plays I liked that day.
Yeah.
Went through the card today, watched a whole lot of races, and got a couple. I think got
if
a couple.
Anyone's around on Saturday, Woodbine is having a big preview weekend this weekend of stakes races, and I will be on with America's Best Racing around 4:30 p.m. Covering those big races up there. So,
Joseph, you are correct. We are keying the 1. not key boxing, which means the one could be in any position. We are keying the one,
Yep.
which means the one has to win,
Yep.
and everybody else has to fill out the other two positions. And if you look at that ticket I just played from the last
Right.
race, that's exactly what I did. I keyed the 3 on top with the 2, 4, 5.
Yep, exactly. Exactamundo. Thank you, everybody. Tim, how's your vacation going so far?
Man, it's been a good summer. I had a good weekend trip with some friends. We went up and took over Cincinnati for the weekend and did a lot of fun things and hung out. But yeah, been going great so far.
Awesome. Well deserved. Groundhog has a 20-cent, what do you call it?
I think he's doing
Superfecta 10 with a 1368.
Two minutes to 2 minutes.
Everybody. Joseph, we love having you, my friend. Anything we can help you with in terms of terminology or anything, you just let us know.
Absolutely, man. That is part of why we are here. Yep, Mel, thought it's not like I'm claiming to hit a $50,000 pick 6 or something stupid. So Malathot, look me up on Saturday, bud. We'll hang out.
Heading towards the gate, and we get to hear our favorite music.
You got to turn it up.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to turn it up. There we go. We're almost there to our favorite time of the night. We get to hear that funky music.
Ready for the final race of the night. So, Scott, if I'm understanding your question correctly, when you're talking about what is a key race, a key race is a race that after the fact, you go back and look at it, and it ends up being a field to where all of the horses were like super competitive. And even though a horse may not have won, many of the horses come out of that race and do extremely well in their next race and even beyond. And you have multiple winners come out of a race. And that's what they call a key race, to where a race just has a super strong field and many of those horses come out later and win.
Yeah. Now, just so I can ask Scott, is he talking about key race or the key that I'm playing? I just want to make sure. And you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, exactly. So if you know what, you can disregard what I said if you're talking about the bet where we said we're doing a key bet.
That means if you're keying, you're putting one horse on top, Scott, over everybody else. Yes, we're doing a $2 try key.
So we're keying the one on top. So meaning the one has to win. And then for second and third, it can be any of those two horses, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So when you're doing a try key. Yeah, not just produces winners, but a race that comes back and produces multiple winners out of a single race.
Right.
Hamster dance.
Yeah, happens at end time. Love it. Yeah, race that produces winners. Yeah. Or even a key race sometimes, Scott, can be if like 4 or 5 horses raise their buyers 15, 20, 30 points. Then that can be a key race too.
Judo, the first into the starting gate. Jaffafa and Upstriker are also in.
Here we go.
All right, boys, what do we need here?
Bling Stern.
1, the 3, 4, 6, 8, 10.
So what we want is we want a 1,
8, 4, 8.
1,
4,
6,
6, 8. Yeah.
or a 1, 1, 4, 6. One with 4, 6, and 8. We don't want the 10 and the 3.
Yeah.
Malathot did an exacta key box 4 with the 8-10. Good luck, Malathot.
Jeff Bryan, don't blame me at all.
Magic Tiger.
Magic Tiger.
I'm always rooting for Jeff Fafa, even though I threw up my ticket in this race, but I just love saying Jeff Fafa.
Then it gives Sully a headache.
I bet him a lot a couple of years ago, last year less, and this year none. I'd love to see him get back to his winning ways. So here we go. And they're off.
And they're off in the free press. To the far outside, Sawansi away well. In between horses, Mr. Stang. On the inside,
10 pulling.
And Upstriker battling for the lead. Then it's Brody Streak sitting right in behind with Excel. Judo about 6 lengths off of it.
Jump,
Ring bling.
Fafa's done, dude.
Tiger.
Yeah.
And your trailer is going to be Big Nick. 23-1 the opening quarter.
23-1, they're flying.
Ozzy takes the lead by a length and a half. On the inside, Mr. Stang.
Come on, that 1.
Come on, 1.
In between horses.
Here he comes.
Come on, 1.
Come on, 1. Come on, 1.
Inquiry.
Here comes Judo 4 wide.
Come on, Judo.
6.5.
Come on, Judo.
Ahead of the lane.
Come on, Judo.
With the lead. Mr. Stang.
Come on, Judo.
Come on, Judo.
Come on,
Jay.
Judo.
Come on, Jay.
Come on, Judo.
Come on, Jay.
Come on, Judo.
Judo, Mr. Stang, Excel. Judo and Excel.
Fuck yes.
To the wire.
Let's.
And it's
Oh, did you get beat?
We did not have the 7.
We didn't have the 7.
Mr. Stang finishing 3rd.
Yeah, but did.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold all tickets.
Inquiry.
Sports inquiry into the running of race number 7.
Hope the 7 hit somebody.
Did he beat him? Did 7 beat 1?
No,
The 7 came in 3rd, and we didn't have him. We had 1-6.
Yeah, we had 1-6. Looking at something.
Yeah,
I think it's 1-6.
1-6-7.
1674. So the 4 did get up as well. We need the 7 to be the inquiry and come down.
The opening quarter, 23-1. The 46 seconds.
Where's the 7?
5 furlongs, 59-2.
Woo.
The 6 furlongs, 112-3.
So once again with this 1 winning, there goes my pick 4 that I had hammered, and it's just like that 2.
Yeah, Tim, I know.
That 2 coming down just fucking crushed me.
Fucking crushed me.
That's criminal.
I had a $3 pick 4 too.
Criminal.
Criminal. Yep. That are paid nice.
We hit the pick 3 though.
God damn it. That is brutal. I came out ahead tonight. So I can't complain. We need a 7 to come down.
And you hit the pick 3, right?
Yeah, take the 7 down. Take the 7. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
Okay, good. There you go.
But I had $2 pick 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Join the club.
Yep. I know.
So did I.
Say the 7 hit somebody.
Make some shit up, bro.
Malathot. Always looking on the bright side.
Malathot, baby. I love that guy. Come on now. Malathot, are you going to be, by the way, Malathot, are you going to be at Keeneland in the fall? I'm coming to Keeneland in the fall.
Now entering the winner's enclosure.
Please be there.
65th running of the Free Press Stakes. That's number 1, Judo. Judo is a big gelding.
Fuck if that was 164.
Look at that 10 went off as the favorite 7-5 and finished.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all.
I told you I did not like the 10 at all. I was fading the 10.
I threw him underneath.
We're having a great time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, declare 7 a non-starter. That'd be great. That would be awesome.
He broke through the gate.
He'd be incredible. Yeah.
Who scores the double?
That ain't happening, John, bro. But I'll tell you, winning night for me.
Yeah.
George Williams.
I have to do the math, but I think I came out like $20 ahead. No big win, but not a lot.
Tell us when the inquiry is on here.
Also, Mike McIntyre, Free Press sports writer, and Grace Payson, the Free Press sports editor.
Judo 5-2 is crazy.
That was stealing, by the way. 5-2 on judo.
That was my top pick.
Yes, that's fucking crazy.
That was stealing.
It's fucking crazy.
Will become official.
Fuck.
Ugh. So
Well,
close.
now it's time to head up to the clubhouse.
Pull that
and
7
enjoy
out, bro.
Crazy hour. Beer,
Yeah.
wine, and shots $5 and 25% off all appetizers. Plus a free.
Let's head up to the second floor. 25%
Yeah, exactly.
off of apps and beers are $1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, man, I thought that 7 was.
I thought we had it. I thought the 7 was fading and the 4 was coming.
Me too. Yeah, me too. What'd that try pay?
Oh, that went so good.
66.51. I almost put
so
the 7 in.
$665 for 2.
Oh,
Just missed it.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
yes, Malathot will be at Keeneland. There you go. So over 400 tonight joined
Tim,
us.
I assume you'll be at Keeneland in the fall, right?
Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, duh.
I'm at Keeneland every time.
Exactly. I was gonna say. Exactly.
Every weekend during every meet.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
think
Hot
me and
Rod.
my
Thank you,
youngest-
Malathot.
me and my youngest will be there, Tim. So we'll see you there.
Cool.
Exactly. Thank you to everybody who joined us tonight, including Ombre. Thank you, sir.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here, dude.
The 7th race is crazy hour every night. Love it. But exactly. But thank you to everybody. Thank you to our friends up in Assiniboia, as always, for letting us show you races. We so appreciate it. And to everybody who did well tonight, great job. If not, we'll get you soon. We'll see you on the Thursday night in the cocktail lounge. We'll be back at Churchill, hopefully crushing them again. And thank you to everybody. And we will see you.
Hombre, you going to join us on Thursday?
Absolutely. Yes, I'll be there.
Awesome.
We need you in the lounge.
Yes. Thanks, everybody. Have a great
See you
night.
Thursday.